Let's see if it will work again. Sorry about that, folks. It looks like it crashed. What I was saying is I would like to give a shout out to Reese and also to Tim and Wayne, whose names will be flowing across the screen there, my third tier and above patrons. Without them, none of this would be happening, so thank you all, and also a thank you to all my other patrons as well. If you want to have a look at my Patreon account, you can have a look in the links below, and during the show, they'll no doubt appear in the chat as well. So, what are we going to do tonight? Kill Team.
Kill Team!
Kill Team!
Yay.
Oh, our favourite game, because 40k just takes too long. And it's a bit of a grind. But Kill Team is amazing, and if we have a look down there, brand new Kill Zone that I bought literally a week ago today. And I have been cranking out, if you've been watching my Instagram feed and my Facebook and so on, you've been seeing I have been cracking out those the terrain, trying out a new technique, a bit of assault weathering, which is handy.
It looks really good. I'm really impressed.
It does look better in person than it does on cameras.
Nicking that as well.
And I will be doing a video at some point because, as followers of my channel will know, I am getting the Conquest magazine, and in a couple of deliveries time, the first lot of scenery I believe is containers. So I will actually do a video on how I've done these containers using rattle cans, salt, and you would need to use an airbrush to do the salt weathering, but that's what we're going to do. So we're going to play Kill Team. I've got a little bit of messing around with the cameras to do while we're at it.
Yes, this is dice cam.
That's dice cam,
and
we've got the camera in the back of the room that is going to show us the table. So we're going to try and avoid moving the camera around this week because I think that was giving some people a little bit disjointed view. So hopefully, with the where it is, you're going to see enough of the table to see the game, see what's happening, and just generally join in. However, this isn't a bat rep. We do say this every week. It's not a battle report. We're just playing Kill Team and inviting you along to join in. So, Reese, would you like to go over? I'll change the camera around. I will do that for now. There we go. If you would like to introduce your team while I fiddle around with the camera, and don't forget, jump on the chat if you want to have a chat, basically.
Okay, my team is, I should put my glasses on then I can see. It's here, I have Tau, so, and unlike William, mine aren't all painted because I get distracted by other nice shiny things. But I have a Tau kill team. I have, you'll love this, Will, I have 3 rail rifles today.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah, so, I have marked them out. So the guy with one guy's got like a little red dot on his helmet. He's sniper. The guy with the white base is the comms, and the guy that's got 0 paint on him is the demo. Then I've got I have to pronounce this right.
Specialist.
I've got my leader. Oh yeah, specialist. They should come in fun. I've got a is it shishui? I sound like I'm ordering kebab. You have shishui with salad and chili sauce. My leader, Fire Warrior with a pulse rifle and pulse pistol and photon grenades. A non-specialist, which is another Fire Warrior with a pulse rifle, same as the other guy. But this guy's got a little friend. He's got a DS-8 support tactical turret. I have a beautiful recon drone, which William absolutely loves. And I have 5 gun drones because I think the old Saviour protocol is going to be coming in very handy today.
Yes, there is a lot of shooting. We're playing one of the games from this kill zone, which come on nice little cards. I like that from the kill zone. You get these mission cards in there that give you the mission. You can't really see it there, but also the deployment maps that you could use. And we're playing something called Fire at Will, which is essentially kill points.
It's a kill point game, yay!
So basically the game will end if one of our kill teams get broken, and the idea is that everybody either is shaken, has a flesh wound, or is dead, in which case you lose. Or if we carry on playing until the game ends via turn 3, turn 4 dice rolls, whoever's killed the most models wins, basically. It's nice and
it's like
simple.
a blast from the past.
The kind of game that I absolutely hated. So, anyway, so we're about to roll. No, we've already rolled for strategic advantage and so on before we started.
Which went to Team Wallet.
Which means that the person with the least advantage, which is moi,
Oh yeah, you
get to put a model down first.
That is so unfair.
Whoop whoop.
Like you win. I like this game because like you can win roll-offs, but you still don't get.
Well, don't forget
Just
last
lose.
game when we played last game when we weren't playing, when we weren't streaming, and because I won the movement phase, I could move my leader that I wanted to kind of get him close up and personal. But then because I went first, you could then move into a much better advantage than I could have ever done.
I did win.
You.
I
Yeah,
won
I
that
think
one.
so.
I've not. I will put this on camera right now. I have not won a game on stream for. I've not won with Tao.
And I got a bone to pick with my followers on my Instagram, you know.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Because I put up a poll about who was going to win this on my Instagram story, and I'm just going to go double check what it is now. It's gone up a little bit. 40% of my followers said I was going to win. 60% said you were.
Yeah.
So I got a bone to pick with my
60%
followers.
are correct. Thank you for
Okie
picking me.
dokie. So
You can also, sorry, I just want to intersect there and say, I have to learn the camera.
yeah, down here. Yeah.
Find me on Instagram. I do cool stuff, painting things.
It would be cool if I could make that kind of bounce like my logo does, but I can't. Just like that.
Yeah.
Talk of the devil. There we go.
Just make it
Okie dokie. So I am going to place my scout, and if he sits,
yeah,
he
I did
fits.
ask that question last time with the crane, and I'm a bit gutted that you've got the crane. Mind you, I did pick the area.
yeah, there we go. Oh, and there is a house rule that we've got, isn't there? That if there are rules for this kill zone where you can actually move the servo haulers around as long as you start the movement phase within an inch of it. And we do have a house rule because this doesn't actually have any kind of moving engine or anything. That if one of these starts its movement phase and you're within 1 inch of it as well, so you kind of have to get a lot of things together at the same time, so it probably won't happen very often. But if you can get this or that up to within 1 inch of this, you can attach them at the beginning of the movement phase, and then by moving the servo hauler you can move the crane around as well.
And why would you want to do that?
Because the crane's a weapon as well.
But you can't run people over with the little tractor things.
No, I don't think so, no. Which is a
Oh
shame.
man, you should be able to
But
do
you
that.
can move it up to 6 inches, so essentially you can move it, you can use it as moving terrain, which is kind of handy. But you do have to spend command points to do it.
And also,
Underdog Painting, thank you for joining us. I had a little bit of a technical issue to start with, but thank you for coming along.
oh, that's Mikey. Hello.
Right,
Yes.
I've put my scout down, so...
I had a question, and that it has no. All right, so things can go boom.
Yes, the game. Yes, because the mission we're playing has a special rule: unexploded munitions, which means that if you are targeting a model within 1 inch of a vehicle, a barrel, or a crate, an unnatural roll of a 1 makes it go boom, and that person takes a mortal. The target of your attack takes a mortal wound. Yes, things are going to get quite explosive here.
Yeah, a natural roll as opposed to the supernatural roll. You're not one of those. Today.
But
Sorry. Yeah, I'm about a week late for Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So I have to bring on. Models.
yes, you need
right.
to put one down.
Okay, I shall put down a fantastically painted gun drone. I've not even bothered.
That's a
colour.
really interesting grey. What is that? That's GW plastic grey.
That's
It's like a new colour.
That's STFU grey.
And I will place my comms guy down there.
Did you go over your kill team? 'Cause
No, I didn't. Sorry, no. Okay, so I've got a scout on the board already, and I've got my comms guy. Yeah, because I was messing around with cameras all the time.
What is your scout packing?
A sniper rifle and a camo cloak.
Ooh.
My comms guy is packing one of those Dubry, what's it?
Auspex scan.
Ghost detector, yeah, that's the one.
Yes,
with a bolt rifle.
We're playing Halloween edition. A week late.
My leader has a power sword and a bolt rifle. I am running a combat specialist in the form of Michelangelos Turtulus, and he has a grapple launcher, grav shoots, and a combat knife, along with the pistol, whatever it is that they come with, bolt pistol.
A heavy bolt pistol.
I have a regular.
Do you think it's heavy because it's like, man, this is really heavy?
Yeah, man, it's got some real.
It's like that's so heavy.
It's so heavy. I've got a regular intercessor marine with a bolt rifle. And I have another standard Reaver with nothing except his carbine rifle. So that's my kill team. So all of 6 models.
I have more models than you then. So I have 2, 4, 6. Oh, I don't really count that as a model because if this guy moves,
more than 2 inches away, or I kill him,
it decides to not work anymore. So I will place down another gun drone. This one is slightly different painted.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's called Primer. It's called what I should have done today with these, and I didn't because I was going to say I'm lazy. I had.
Your models do count for my victory points, by the way.
What even?
So victory conditions. If the battle ends because there is only one unbroken kill team, that kill team wins. And otherwise, each player scores 1 victory point for each enemy model taken out of action by one of their model's attacks or psychic powers.
The DS8 tactical turret, I don't think it counts towards any kind of scores.
Does it actually say that?
I'm pretty sure in the rules it does say.
Alright, you've placed a model down, so I will place another model down, which is going to be my an intercessor.
It's going to be my dude.
It's going to be a dude who's just hidden by the crane, just down here. Let me know what you think about the camera angle. Please feel free, give comments or suggestions if you're enjoying it, if you think it could do with being somewhere else. We try something new almost every week to try and get this to look.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Good.
So, but we do need feedback, whether it's negative or positive. We'd like positive feedback, but
constructive, perhaps.
Feedback.
Maybe not necessarily negative, but constructive.
That's how we disguise negative feedback.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, it's fine if you say that, oh, this show sucks, but you need to tell me why. You know, you can't.
Yeah, don't put that.
It's not, oh, this sucked.
Unsubbed. It's like,
Yeah.
no, tell me why.
Fair enough. Let me have a look. So you've got a recon drone, haven't you? No, what's it called?
The DS8 tactical support drone.
DS8
the
tactical.
DS, I've got it in here, right here.
Is that the one just before DS9?
Yeah, it's a DS8. Yeah, it's.
That was terrible.
I'm trying to remember the theme song to Deep Space Nine.
There we go. Okay, if this model is more than 2 inches from the model it accompanies at any point is removed from the battlefield, it does not count as having been taken out of action. That does not say anything about if I destroy it. If I target it and destroy it...
That might be because I get my data from the codex.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically, yes, you're right in terms of if I kill him or
you
he
can
moves
target
away.
the drone.
Yeah. What I'm saying is if I kill him and it gets taken away and you can no longer use it again, I don't get a point for it. But if I specifically target the drone and destroy it, I would get a point for killing it.
It's got smart missiles.
Yeah,
not that
exactly.
smart because I need a 6.
Yeah, well.
Smart missiles? I don't think so.
Right, okie dokie. How many you got? You got 3 down, I've got 3 down. I'm going to put 1 more down.
Wait, you got 3.
I've got 3.
Sorry.
You've got 3, so I then put another one down, which will be... Dude.
La dude. Is he? La dude. Gun drone. Hot.
And... Dude.
Dude. You're not reading the names on the base.
Oh, sorry, that's Michelangelo. I mean Michelangelos.
Not Michelangelo.
Not Michelangelo, the Ninja Turtle. It's
or the
Michelangelos.
Renaissance painter.
No, it's Michelangelos
Is
Tertullus.
he a Renaissance painter?
I don't know.
Painted the Sistine Chapel. I might be chatting absolute rubbish.
Graffiti, more like no.
Yeah, 15th century graffiti. I didn't ask for that. Alright, anyway,
Boobs. Over everything, you know. Anyway.
Oh my god, they should just say send nudes. That would be awesome. Sorry, that's just something you end up in prison for. Alright, so I'm gonna put my last gun drone in a place.
In a really open area.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I was just putting it down just to get a gauge of the battlefield. Yeah, because the thing is, right, these can't be. Right, this is really confusing me because they're like they can't be that obscured so much because they're on flying stands. But what about if I cut the flying stand to be like tucked or?
You could argue that's modelling for advantage.
No one said they've got to be on deployed.
And they lose their fly keyword.
Yeah, alright, it's nice. Okay, right.
House rule.
House rule, don't be a end bell. Right, there we go.
And I will then place. You know what? This board, I mean, it's quite open. There's not a lot of space to hide, which is a little worrying. So hopefully, there we go.
How high are these?
They are totally.
They
So
are
not
totally
that
high.
high.
They're like 2.5 inches high.
Even my poxwalkers would be able to get up there.
Oh my god.
With a 4-inch
Everybody's just
movement.
like, they get up to like a 4.5 inch and they're like,
They can't even climb buildings.
I can't
They can't.
climb. Oh, but they would, but they probably just.
They'd have to advance to get up there. But at least poxwalkers. can climb
Poxwalkers
over.
advance. Right, first.
That's me fully deployed actually, so you can just carry on.
Right, so I have an advantage by placing my drones first because that
Yep.
means I get to place my super duper units after you've done yours.
Yeah. But you don't necessarily get to go first because we then have to roll for initiative.
Because reasons. Hang on a second.
So I'm going to remove my dice that we put down as markers while you do that. Whoops.
Dead air. Sorry, I could.
Yeah, a bit dead air, yeah. Sorry, I was
Sorry,
just changing something for myself so that I could put it into the chat.
It's not really dead air because it's like we've got.
It's dead air, we're moving. It's
I could tell some jokes, but unfortunately.
most of them are rude.
Yes, so I shan't.
We do try to keep it clean in a family show.
It's a family show?
Well, you know.
Yeah, what we threw that for like at least an R rating.
At which point Deadpool comes into the room and just blows our heads off.
Yeah, like, do you think Ryan Reynolds, is that his name, the actor?
Yeah.
Like, because he's, like, that voice is obviously him,
Yeah.
I just would get really messed in the head and thinking, does he, because he seems to, in interviews, he seems to kind of act like Deadpool anyway.
Yeah, because
Sense of humour and stuff.
to be fair, I mean, I was watching something recently actually that the movie Deadpool has been in production for about since the terrible Deadpool came out in X-Men Origins in Wolverine. Yeah, there was Merc with the mouth who had his mouth sewn up at the. So since that happened. But even before that happened, I believe, I think it was before that movie, Deadpool actually said that he looked like Ryan Reynolds. So I mean, it's one of those weird things that Deadpool has always been Ryan Reynolds. So Ryan Reynolds can only be Deadpool. And it's kind of he did have some fun with it.
Oh my god! If I was his partner, I'd be awesome. I'd be like, just call me really sarcastic words.
Okay. So we're deployed. So we're gonna get cracking on with this and just start shooting them.
I'm seeing like a definite advantage in your deployment zone.
Yeah, you've got a lot of cover.
Tactically.
The other thing as well, though, is with this you have the ability to end this game very, very quickly. With the amount of shots that you've got, you literally only have to give every single one of my models a flesh wound.
Oh,
I'm out.
yeah, I have to kill stuff.
You don't even have to kill it. So we're going to play for roll for initiative.
And
I'm going to find those two dice there.
Actually,
those two dice here, and I will roll a 6.
Ooh.
And
that's an 8.
An 8. There we go. I know why they're difficult to see because they're shiny.
Damn you, shiny dice! I need to put some maps.
So,
actually, I should bring. I've got other dice, but they betray me constantly.
And they weren't much better because they were shiny too. So
they were bigger.
Oh, the blue ones.
Yeah, blue ones?
Yeah,
I have blue ones.
Ultramarine ones.
But they're rubbish.
Yeah.
Oh, I should. Oh.
Anyway, would you like to move your army?
I could roll some d20s. Yes, I shall. I shall use my sheet I prepared last couple of weeks ago. When I was still using the stealth suit, which I haven't used again. 7-inch movement. Right, fantastic. That means I'm going to get my guy, who's going to go 2.5 up, ½ inch in, so that's 3, and then he still has 4 inches.
Yeah. Sorry.
Family show.
You just stand up there with no cover, just sit there and just get shot to who's just behind here. So you can't quite see him on the camera,
yeah,
but he's
hidden,
just behind.
I've got this guy is my comms.
Is that the comms guy?
Yeah, I've got another 4 inches. I could put him up here. Look.
It's alright to giggle, isn't it?
Yeah, right, I'm gonna actually. His aura is 6 inches, isn't it? Look, just think of it in terms of pizza size, okay? I'm gonna have a 6-inch pizza. Followed by a mighty meaty 12-inch pizza. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'd rather go for a 12-inch from sub and have it my way. But oh dear, this is terrible. Right.
A bit over. Right, so I can. That's so weird. You can go right there, up to here. This guy's going. Oh wait, is it? Do I get to? Hang on.
What's
Do I
that?
take turns moving models?
No, you move your entire army.
Oh, right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Okay, I will. So this guy. This is very important. I get the measurements on this. He is going to go 2, and then. Recon drone will move there. The gun drone will go here, and the other gun drone, if it fits, it sits.
Absolutely. But there might be bits of salt stuck on the bottom, so that might not be particularly stable.
Let's not discuss your mental health. Sorry, that was a full joke. Poor. Right, so the thing, this one can go 8 inches. I can put all my gun drones right up here.
Yeah, because they can fly, so you don't have to measure the vertical movement.
The gun drones go to there. And my rail finder think today the pulse accelerator would have come in handy. No. I
Did
tried.
it do a lot last week?
It didn't do nothing. I used the pulse accelerator drone to give extra 6 inches to the pulse rifles, and I didn't use it.
Didn't use
at
it
once.
once.
Yeah.
No.
That was 6 points wasted. Ooh, no, 7. Right, I'm going to move. I'm going to keep this drone where it is. So I shall. I've been marking my units.
Well, everything's, unless of course you're going to ready everything did a normal move, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, she's ready stuff that's going to get ready. Right, this is going to be ready.
Let's get ready.
These two are going to be ready, but I'll use one ready token. Let's get ready. Sorry. Apologies for my poorly connected. Whatever. Chatting rubbish as usual. Do we measure jumping over crates in the movement?
No, because they're less than, as long as they're not over 1.5 inches tall and 1.5 inches deep.
Well, it's 2 of them stacked together.
1 inch.
1 inch.
So basically, as long as you haven't got 3 stacked on top of each other, you'll be fine.
Okay. Fire Warrior has 7.
Which I don't think. Oh yeah, over here. So yeah, this would have to be measured. This one over here.
Yeah. Fire Warrior is going to move. Right, this is where you can use your movement in a clever way. So I'm going to move him. Yeah, I had that with yesterday on my feed. I had to turn off some of my lights because I'm also really pale.
How's that look? Who's watching? How does that look? Are we good with that?
Maybe this light here.
No, this one's the one. This is shining here.
Okay.
This one's coming in from this angle. That one's coming in from that angle.
That one, yeah, get that one. That's.
Yeah, look at that. That's where the shine is coming from.
Yeah.
There we go. Right.
And also, like I say.
Yeah, there we go.
I decided to have white nail varnish on, and also.
Here we go. Let's try this.
I'm so pale.
There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it?
Weird.
There we go. That's sorted out the lighting issue. Haha.
Right. And this guy has another 3 inches. So I'm going to put him.
Oh, messing around with lights. My eyes have just gone funny. Oh. The next thing on the shopping list is, while Reese is doing this, you can see the shopping, the target here. It hasn't gone up very much, but it will go up fairly soon. We're going for a new computer, a much more stable computer for these streams, so we can start streaming on Twitch and so on and so forth as well. And then after that will be some better lighting, I think.
I have moved and whatever.
Ooh.
Yes.
Gift from Tim. We didn't try them. I tried them last week. You try those and see what you think about it. See what I think. I wasn't so sure I really liked the whole spicy bit. But, yeah.
Oh, no, they're quite nice.
Yeah,
No, I'm on a diet.
oh, well.
I have officially, I've lost 1 kilo. I weighed myself today.
Oh,
I've
yeah?
lost 1 kilo. Trying to get down to 80. Not that people need to know my diet, my dietary plan.
Rightio. Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, Tim, thank you. Those waffles were amazing.
they were really nice.
I had one, and I'm like, be good, Reese, have one, and then I had the whole packet.
Yeah, in about half an hour, I just ate them all.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, so you've moved, so I'm going to do something awesome.
Orbital bombard.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to nuke the entire area and then kill
It's the
everyone.
only way to be sure.
At the end of turn. At the beginning of my turn 1, I will just kill everybody. And be done with it, really. No, at the beginning, use this tactic at the beginning of your turn in the movement phase. If there is a model from your kill team within 1 inch of a galvanic servo hauler, see reverse, which are in smoky packets, we can see just the 2 little ones. It means that when you move that model in this phase, or choose for that model to remain stationary, you can also move the galvanic servo hauler up to 6 inches as if it was a friendly model. It cannot advance or charge as part of this move, and it cannot move vertically. Which means that what I wish to do is use one of my 2 command points this turn.
Points, yes.
So I am down to 1. This guy here, you can just about see it over in this area here. I wish to move it up to 6 inches along with the Marine, and I will move it about 3 inches in this direction here.
You're going to try and get that crane?
No, because the back end of the crane is here, so I'd have to actually bring it this way to actually get to the back end.
So you're using that as creeping
It's
terrain?
moving cover, yes. And so my Marine is going to move 6 inches there. This is my Reaver. He is going to hop himself up there because he's got the grav chutes. We don't have to measure anything.
Hey, the viewers, chat, talk to us.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you know,
we'll occasionally look at them on our and ignore you.
I often look over and see what's going on, but
mind
okay.
you, the shooting hasn't started yet.
No, not yet. Sergeant Leonardus, he is going to advance 3 inches. So his movement's up to 9, which gives him up to here, which is good. He is going to get ready. He's on a dangerous place there, but there, why not? My comms guy is going to be ready.
That's bait.
And
I'm doing a living
so
meme.
is
That's bait.
yeah.
I don't remember what film that's from. Is it Mad Max? No, it's not.
I know who it is. It's
Is that
Tom
guy?
Hardy,
Yeah.
but I can't remember the movie. Hey, in the chat, let us know that meme with Tom Hardy with him going, "That's
That's
bait."
bait.
What movie
film
is that from?
from?
In the chat, let us know. Because you remember the reset the clock one? It took me ages to figure out what that was
Pacific
from.
Rim.
It's from Pacific Rim, which is brilliant. Idris Elba.
And also from,
Reset that
from the
clock.
porno specifically Rim.
Okay, right. So my sergeant advanced and my reavers moved. So we are moving into ready fire.
Ready fire.
One of your ready models can fire.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I will.
Bit Yoda-ish. Yeah. Welcome you.
Welcome you.
People who do Yoda impressions are like, they're done to death. Don't do Yoda impressions. Be cool.
Do or do not. There is no
They
try.
try. Oh my god. No. And my partner, my boyfriend was away gigging at the weekend. I had a Star Wars weekend, and I didn't watch any film. I didn't watch any.
Did you not watch any of the movies?
No. And I had.
How did you have a Star Wars weekend?
I didn't. I had them all ready to watch. I had the new Han Solo film, which I
Peninsula Painting Projects says he loves the train. Thank you very much. I spent this entire week smashing these things out, ready for this game today.
Yeah. And I totally gave you some really harsh criticism. Sorry.
Said, yeah, I don't like this over weathering stuff. It's like, yeah, but now when you've seen it, you go, actually, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, dude, I do it now and my stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking large. If people don't know, if you just follow that my Instagram, I like to paint quite large models, so that would come in handy on a relic tank.
Yes, it would. Old stuff. Yeah. The trick to salt weathering is not necessarily the technique, because it's not supposed to be controlled. What the trick to it is finding the correct.
My tape measure has completely failed now.
The trick to salt weathering is finding the correct size grain for your salt. I use some.
Oh my god! Every time I lose a kill team, I can just use my salty tins.
Yeah, you could do.
And I could buy myself a proper tape measure, not a 70p Welco's. gone through 2 tape measures since I've known you.
Yeah, and I still have the same one I started with, which is one that I picked up from somewhere years ago.
Wasn't 70p. Right, so you are at long distance for everything. Right here, that's ready.
That would be -1.
That would be money. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
That was terrible. I feel really awkward now.
Yeah, awkward silence fills the room. I have forgot what the conditions for the auto turret is.
Have you written it down on your...
So what I did
cards?
was I wrote down like... Oh, I have written it down, but I want to know what its normal basis skill. I think you can see. Who does it? That's the or is the guy?
What's that?
It's that. If I can't see a target, it's always a 6 to hit. If I can see it, its normal ballistic skill.
Well, it'll be line of sight from the
skill.
firing
Wow,
model.
its business skill is 4, so I can totally see the guy that you left out with bait, and also I can see the guy here. So I'm going to shoot at. Oh, right. Has he got a heavy bolt pistol?
This guy?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's got a he's taken a combat knife.
Just so that's WYSIWYG.
Yeah, everything's WYSIWYG.
Because I'm like that guy could ping something town.
Well, I mean, pretty much. I mean, you've pretty much got everything next to something that could take a mortal wound if you fire at it. And
Which is why I've got my drones near stuff so I can use the same protocol.
Well,
yeah, that's why I brought so many drones. As soon as I found out, after I reminded you for like 3 days in a row to sort the mission out, and you finally did.
I've been busy painting this awesome terrain. God, cut me some slack.
Oh, God. You're turning into an 80s jockey. Get your fire effects for Christmas.
And a pager.
Oh my God! My pager's going off. It says ring this. I had a pager. I had 1998. I had a pager.
Your age is showing.
Oh, right. It was on them like a Barbie pager.
Oh right, yeah, that's fine.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
it's just a toy one. It didn't actually work, right?
But the thing is, how to get a pager? You have to phone up the carrier for the pager and tell them the message and the number. And I think, why didn't you just phone the person?
Well, yeah. It
Oh yeah, but then mobile phones weren't as everywhere. They were.
Yeah, but they were just really expensive.
I had my first phone I got from Argos. That was £80 in '98.
Wow.
It was like had a single row LCD display.
Oh yeah.
And an aerial that used to.
Back
then it was a status symbol. My phone has an aerial that comes out.
I remember with the old flip phones, the ones that you didn't have to actually flip because it had a button on the back. I had one of those from the Matrix.
Oh, that one. Yeah, my brother-in-law had that.
Yeah. Mine was bigger.
Yeah, the one that goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have the clam phone.
Yeah. I had one of those. Remember the old craze for the Motorola Razr?
Yes,
Yeah,
I've
one of those.
been watching some old mid 2000s TV shows, and they've got them in there. The Razr. Yeah, that was the thinnest clamshell phone in the world at the time.
Yep.
And you don't get them anymore. Oh.
No, because we kind of moved on to smartphones now. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
would you like to shoot something?
That's
a trip down memory lane for the day. And we lost 3 viewers doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. The problem we have is that we're quite good friends.
Well, like I said, this isn't a bat rap. This is just us
having
chilling,
fun,
playing a game, and
but you know,
and we don't have anybody talking to us, so we don't tend to
like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, I'll
lose.
No, but we're gonna play strict kill team.
Oh God.
Right. Sorry. I'm going. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna Instagram a snap.
Oh yeah, I do Instagram too. I am here. This little bit here. Just feel free to. Right. I'm just gonna do. Did you have your flash on?
Yeah, because I've got a timer on, so it counts the timer.
Let's say push.
Well, it's more to just so that
I had a camera phone with a flash on it, and at the time people were like, "That's a real, what do they call them? A Xenon flash."
Xenon, yeah.
Xenon
Yeah.
flash, and people were like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah." And this
Wow.
guy I knew saw my phone, and he said, and I had it was like a 3-megapixel camera on my phone, and he was like, 3 million pixels? No way. That was a long time ago. Now I've got a phone that does 4K. Yeah, baby. Anyway, so I'm actually going to shoot that. So my DSA tactical support turret is going to go for the bait. You are at more than half distance and obscured. See, that's the thing. It's normal ballistic skill is 4, but what you're doing would be buffing it up to a 6, which means that I could target something on a 6 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah, because you're adding all of those pluses
so,
to realistic
to be honest,
skills,
it doesn't
really
matter
what you shoot at. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go for that one because why not? So it is heavy 4. So let me just get full price. That no one can see on the camera. Ready, 6s. Right, ready? This is the first roll of the evening.
Well, not quite.
It hit something.
Got a 6.
Oh my god. Just everybody at home,
No,
that's
it's
the first
really
time.
dark over there.
That's the
Because
first
since
one.
we turned all the lights off, it's got really dark. There we go, we'll try that.
It is. So, strength 5. Toughness 4. Need a 3. Come on.
Who is this target, sorry?
Oh shit. Sorry, I meant food. Let's go.
Right.
If you guys like and share, it'll help me get a 3. I got a 2.
You don't give them time to like and share, you see, that's what
Oh right, yeah, I actually like it, yeah. But just doing it helps.
Alright, so that was
No, wait.
What was that?
I might use the command point. 10 seconds, what is it doing? I'm not going to use the command point.
Right. So I am gonna
It's supposed to
fire
be a missile and it's just a powerful.
I am going to fire my
Lawyer.
sniper rifle.
Got a reason?
No, I'm good, pal.
Is this green pal?
No, I said I'm good, tar.
Oh, really? I'm not your pal, friend.
Not your friend, buddy. No,
I'm not your buddy, guy.
yeah. Stop! Right. Okay. So I'm having a look at my sniper dude.
We have 3 beautiful viewers.
Say hi. Let us know you're here. Let's have a chat. You don't have to just listen to us waffle.
Yeah, I am ecstatically overpleased with every one of you. Thank you.
So I am gonna take it. My sniper is gonna take a pop at your sniper, which is the one with the red dot on it. Yeah.
Nope.
Who's the one with the red dot?
Oh, him?
Yeah. What's his sniper? What's his specialism?
Sous chef.
Right, he's a sniper. Right, okay. So my sniper's going to take a crack at your sniper. I'm going to use the command point for this, and also my comms guy is nearby.
That's one heroes.
Actually, I don't know if he can, because if I have a look, your guy has to, if I remember rightly, he needs to actually be
6 inches.
not 6 inches away. Your guy has to be obscured for me to get that.
Oh god, yeah, we have worked out. Our games are evolving and we're learning the rules a bit better. So we have got things wrong, but you do anyway. I mean, when I first played.
Oh no, sorry, no, it's just a standards in the shooting phase. Pick a model within 6 and just +1 to his rolls to hit. So no, it's the if I remember rightly.
And it's 36-inch range, so you are within.
The sniper reroll hits of 1,
Passive?
which I'm not going to do, because if I hit a 1, he takes a mortal wound anyway.
Oh, is that on the vehicle? So we're doing
You know, because he's right next to the barrel and a crate. So he will get...
Wait. So, if you roll a 1...
If I roll a 1, it means I missed.
Yeah.
But, because you're so close to munitions or fuel, my miss is actually advantageous because it blows up.
That will help me because I always roll ones on the stuff that I want
absolutely. That's the way of this particular.
Wait, can it? Did we say that vehicles can blow up?
Yeah, vehicles. I mean, they run on plasma.
How many times can a vehicle blow up?
It blow up every time if needs be. I mean, we could house rule it, say that we have to remove whatever blows up. If we wanted to, you could actually blow it up.
That would be an interesting because that would remove. Cover.
Or it might not necessarily remove them, but it turns them into a wreck which can't be used, can't be moved, and then they just become, a piece of terrain. So to you, before we go any further, we can house rule that right now if we want to.
Let's keep it.
It can keep blowing up. That's fair enough. So I'll just have a look at the.
Maybe the second time it has to be on a dice roll. So you get a 1, and then you have to roll a dice. So if it
could do, yeah.
Yeah, like on a 3,
on a 3
explodes, then
mortal wound, yeah.
Then subsequently it goes
on
higher.
a 6,
yeah.
Okay.
But I doubt we'll get that because of.
No, we'll see. So the.
And then does the thing that blow up? Yeah.
The thing that blows up.
I'm just.
Sniper rifle fire does not suffer the penalty to hit for the long range. There we go. So that's all of the rules, and it doesn't suffer. 6, it's a mortal wound.
I might go live on Instagram quickly to plug what we're doing.
Yeah, so sniper rifle. Let's bring out my my kill teams. Yeah, so the Scout sniper rifle.
Yeah, hey guys, we are live in the basis of operations painting studio. I have kind of been advertising this all day.
Yeah, I
that
have
is
as
Will.
well. Hey.
If you would like to come and join us, the details are on this computer screen and on my post.
My Scout is about to shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to get shot, and it's Tau against
On a 3 up.
Angels.
That's
You've
5.
got it. So if you want to carry on watching us, we have better camera setup and things. So it's on YouTube, and what is your handle?
Basis of operations painting studio.
Yeah,
Just
come over.
have a search for it there, you'll find it.
Come over and come and say hi.
What's the toughness of your towel, dude? Yeah.
Not much, I'm afraid. Toughness 17.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you need to. Oh, right. Sorry, who are you firing at?
At your sniper, dude. Yeah.
No. Okay, he is 3.
3. And that's a wound. I needed a 2.
Right, so.
No, I didn't. I needed a 3. And I got 4.
There's no AP on that, is there?
On a sniper rifle, no.
So I need a 5, and if I fail, if I want to use the save protocol, it's a 2 or more. So I failed. Oh, I can take a bless wound.
I get to roll for damage.
No, I'm going to.
Injury roll, sorry.
Because my guys only have 1 wound, they will automatically start having penalties to shoot.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to
But
take
it will happen anyway over the course of the game. So.
I've got to read the same protocol.
I think the save of protocol just gives a mortal wound to the drone.
Yeah, so that will take it out of play. I'm going to do that on a 2. Yeah, so the drone takes the mortal wound, and but that goes
injury roll.
No, you don't do the injury roll.
No, the attacker does the injury roll. Oh no, you would because
No, the drone.
the drones take flesh wounds.
The drone takes the model stuff. A drone within 3 inches of a friendly type infantry model. When an enemy attack successfully wounds, you can inflict a mortal wound on a drone. The target model does not suffer any damage from the attack.
Yeah, but it's a mortal wound in kill team. You then roll for injury.
Oh, is it not? Hang on. No, you
First
don't.
and where?
The model does not. So this takes the damage.
Yeah, I mean, even if you give a mortal wound to anybody else, they still take an injury roll. So if I hit a 1.
No, but that's the whole point. This takes.
Alright, so it just dies.
This dies straight away.
Does that point for me though? Because I've removed the model from the board.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm doing that for a reason.
Yeah. Alright. I just forgot about our turn count.
So it says here, it does not take any damage from the attack. So that just sort of dodges in the way and takes.
And just dies.
Takes one for the team.
Okay. Fair enough.
But you are on the board, Miss Ford.
I'm looking for my dice. I've lost my dice over here. I'm looking for a point counter. Actually, I'll use my D20 that I bought just so that I could get more than £5 spent in my local gaming store.
Which is also about 2 minutes from my house, and you never visit. Why is that?
Because I've always only got like half an hour on the car, so I've got to get back to the car.
Ah, you can park free where I live now. There's no parking,
There's no barrier.
there is a barrier,
Yeah.
and Darren walks to work, but I park before I'm going to make room. And we have, at the moment, there's no parking company controlling the car park.
Oh, right.
Everybody else uses it for free. So it would be nice for you to come over and marvel and be amazed at the amazing mess my flat is.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I don't have people over. So I can't be asked to clean up. And then I come and see you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Right.
No, we're going into the insulting. Shut up.
Sorry,
mate. Right,
I used another command.
So you use a command point.
No, I don't.
You didn't go. You did. You were going to activate that card, and then you didn't. Did you?
No, I didn't actually do it. Yeah. No, I didn't actually do it because I don't want to re-roll ones if I shot him. So
you
no,
did
I
say
didn't
that.
actually use
You
it,
did
yeah.
say you didn't want to use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tactical support turret has fired, but I readied the fire
You ready
warrior.
both of them?
Yes. So the fire warrior is going to have a crack. I can't believe you didn't know what the word "what's the crack" meant.
No, I don't speak street, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. I got it from a Scottish girl, so it just means it's the story more than glory. Right.
What's the story of Balamory?
See, now this, if I had it,
Kids.
oh my god.
Okay.
When I was a child, it was like Play Bus. No? God damn it, why?
The tune is kind of rattling around somewhere in there, but I just can't
The
quite
tune was,
find it.
it's a kind of magic.
Anyway, right, would you just get shoot?
I'm really going for a clean face right now. Sorry.
La-di-da. No, yeah, right, let's just concentrate on again.
Yeah, see. Keep that one inside until the watershed. Okay, so this guy has got an eyeball on La Dude and other La Dude, and he's got 30-inch range. I see if I had that pulse accelerator drone.
Yeah, you could have done.
Would have done that.
Could have done.
Anyway,
When I was a child, it was Play School. Play School, yeah.
Play School.
I go, sorry for the very late arrival, but that's just my busy life for you. Love the terrain and the camera shots. How is the game going? It's kind of slow at the minute because we've just been nattering most of the time. But yeah, welcome Wayne. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hey Wayne. Hi.
And Play School. Is that the one? Is that the one with the birds? The different stops. No, Play School was here's a house with a door.
Play Bus.
Windows 1, 2, 3.
Play Bus is
4.
the bus and it was stopped. I always liked it when it stopped at the bird. I can't remember what it's called now.
The whirly bird stop.
Whirly bird stop. Hey, that was the best one. When that happened, you knew you was gonna have a good day. Wayne, I remember. What did
it was Play School.
Yeah, I remember Play School.
See, I don't actually remember watching Play School, but my dad always used to say it was here's a house with a door.
Yeah.
Windows 1, 2, 3, 4.
Play School is one of my earliest memories.
Play School actually changed. It renamed itself, and it got redone. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it was on like one of the kids' programs, and they had all the different shaped windows. They just didn't call it Play School anymore.
They
redid it for a newer generation. Yeah.
It's called Millennial.
Yeah.
Sorry. And I remember Mr. Ben as well. So.
Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit of an American freak, to be honest, because my earliest favourite TV shows, Ninja Turtles, Gummy Bears, and DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Woo! Yeah, and all of those. Yeah, all of the Disney, basically, cartoon, and then Turtles as well.
So you don't remember Penny Crayon, Jimbo and the Jet Set, Fireman Sam,
the stop motion stuff. Yeah,
yes,
I remember Fireman Sam.
It was all animated.
Yeah, when he hears that fire alarm, a fireman sat.
You remember that one,
Yeah, that was awesome. Different shape windows, flower, Benjamin, flower, Benjamin, Brian Khan, I don't remember, I don't know that one, so. And Wayne said, hi Reese.
Hi Wayne, I will see you on Saturday.
Mr. Ben is the man, yeah.
Mr. Ben.
Mr.
Yeah,
Ben.
every day was an adventure. Hey, Ian, sorry. That's it. I watched Turtles.
Yeah.
And
I mean, everybody
I
watches
was
Turtles.
Captain Planet.
No, I don't remember that one.
No, you don't remember Captain Planet.
No.
Captain Planet.
Button Moon. Oh, I used to watch
Moon.
Button Moon all the time. Button Moon. Yeah, anyway.
Moonmins.
No, I didn't watch that one.
No.
And they brought the other ones back, didn't they?
Yeah, the match with the Smash Get Smashed guys. Yeah.
No, the ones that spoke like penny whistles.
Yeah.
The fluke. I don't know. They brought that back recently. I can't remember what that one was called. Love the board. Where is it from? It's Killzone. It's the Minotaurum Killzone. I actually threw the box away, so I can't remember.
What? You threw the box? That's like the first sin that you don't do.
Oh, I throw all my boxes away.
away.
Have you seen the size of this studio? It is not big enough for all the boxes that I've got.
If you lay them flat, I've still got
They were the presents from Play School. Oh, okay. I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember details. I just remember watching it. Maybe that's like 3, I think, or something.
Oh, presenters. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were the presenters.
Presenters. And Saturday.
Flower, Benjamin, Brian Khan. GW. Yeah, it's the GW set. Yeah, it's the. We're actually playing a specific Killzone mission today. Let's bring that up here. It come on these awesome cards.
Yeah, you get new zones and then you get new missions.
And it's got specific on the other side the way you set out the board. You get to see all of this on Saturday when I come to the Weagles. You never throw any boxes. Unfortunately, I have to.
You can lay them flat. That's what I've done with mine.
Yeah, but I still have no room. I mean, this studio is full of stuff. I just throw them all on the floor.
You just tire your floor with
we need we need that studio built. We need people to
support. Yes, we need that, and I want that, so I can come around
built.
and
then once we've got the studio built, we'll have big full-size game boards. I'll build game boards as well, so there's more videos coming out will be about that as well. It will be good. There'll be a lot to be done, and every section in here will be separated.
But at the moment,
we are aiming for that.
To go higher.
There. We're aiming for that, so that's what we're doing at the minute.
Right, I've got this.
We're still waiting for you to shoot me.
We've got our school years done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll move on to puberty shortly.
Such as going. Do you remember? Oh, you don't remember going live?
Going live?
Yeah. No.
To be honest, if you think about it, right, put it this way, I only vaguely remember Big Breakfast. Okay, so that's
Big Breakfast.
and that was and so if you think about where I'm at in my kind of years, I only vaguely remember Big Breakfast to the point where I remember the show and I remember Johnny Vaughan.
Yeah, Johnny and Denise.
That was her, Denise Van Allen. I only vaguely remember it, so that's kind of how far back you can imagine that you could go.
I was watching every day before going to school, and then I became an adult. I don't like that part.
My man cave is full of boxes still made. Oh damn! Sorry guys, I distracted you again. To be honest, like we keep saying, you're not distracting us. You're part of the show.
This is how we normally.
This is the show. This isn't a bat rep.
This is why I end up going home at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, this isn't a battle report. This is a couple of people playing a game, but also having a decent time as well on live, and other people can join in and ask questions about anything they want to talk about.
Right,
Going live was great. Grange Hill. I remember the theme tune to Biker Grove. Biker Grove. Biker.
Going live was the beginning. Well, not kind of like the beginning of Philip Schofield. Because he used to be in the broom cupboard. Wayne, you remember that? Philip Schofield and the broom cupboard.
Oh, he was young back then.
And he had the puppet. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, I vaguely remember something like that. Yeah. A memory stirs of something, but I mean, I was too young. So
Oh, that is like, I would imagine that's like late 80s.
I watched Big Breakfast from day one with Gabby, Rosalind, Chris Evans, oh jeez, and Denise Van Outen. God, didn't they get axed? Weren't they just too rude for TV?
They were really good. Yeah. No, you think TFI Friday.
No, I was thinking. I think I remember watching something recently that was about Saturday morning TV,
Yeah.
and that there were just some back in the early '90s. I mean, things were just
it
pushing the envelope
was
to the
live
point where
and
everything was live.
Wayne, do you remember TGI Friday with Chris Evans? Do you remember when
Chris Tarrant.
Chris Evans.
Which one was it?
Chris
Tarrant.
But it's like, he wanted
Chris
to be-
Tarrant did something.
He
That
wanted
was.
to be. I don't know. He,
I think he did GGI Friday at one point.
TFI Friday, and they had the guy. I forgot his name now, and I really know it really well from Happy Mondays.
Oh yes, didn't he keep swearing?
Yeah,
I
he
know
told
his
him not
name.
to swear, and he
He
done.
just kept
He done.
swearing. Didn't he drop the C bomb?
He
If I remember
performed as Johnny Rotten, and he just kept swearing, and he got told not to swear, and there's the reason why that took off air in '96.
Yeah, I do know who you're talking about because he was in Celebrity. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here as well, wasn't he? I remember his name. Sean Ryder.
Sean Ryder.
That's the one. Yeah, Sean Ryder.
Yeah.
Anyway, would you want? Are you going to
True
shoot that
story.
guy?
Him and his brother put laxatives in food for seagulls and or it might have been pigeons,
Oh,
and they
lovely.
shat everywhere in Manchester.
Lovely.
Yeah. Sorry. True
Right.
story. He saw a UFO as well. He says he saw a UFO.
Well,
But he used to do a lot.
Yeah.
He
It
was
could have been a light in the sky that he couldn't identify. So essentially, I mean, technically.
He says it. He describes it quite well. He swears he wasn't high at the time.
Was he talking to a policeman at the time? TGI Fridays was great with Chris Evans, loved it. Sean Ryder or Bez. He was on that one.
Bez was like the maraca guy. That was his job in Happy Mondays. He had a maraca.
Oh, lovely.
That's what we did. Yeah, you
Too high to be able to play anything else.
You won't remember. Yeah, no, he was so. Like him and Thingy were way off the head on everything.
They don't make him like Keith Richards anymore, do they?
No. Wayne, you will remember Factory Records. You must remember that. You won't, because you probably won't have heard of the Happy. You've heard of the Happy Mondays.
No, to be honest, no, not really. I've heard of Sean Ryder.
They were part of the Manchester craze.
Right.
Yeah, no, Hacienda stuff like that. I have a mank boyfriend, so I know that. Let's play some Cold Feet.
Yeah, let's get on it.
Right, my hand's getting quite sweaty. My palms are
That's
sweaty.
all right, I don't need.
I like spaghetti.
Knees, weeds, hard and heavy. It's vomit, I'm sweaty already. Mom, spaghetti, I'm nervous. Anyway, I kind of do like Eminem when he's doing his proper,
I like
proper
Eminem.
stuff.
I think.
Not when he's doing that Slim Shady.
I think Encore.
We got a completely different subject now.
I think Encore is his best album. I listen.
I don't listen to albums, I just listen to songs.
Yeah. Rain Man is a good song. Eminem, Rain Man. Listen to that. It's a good song. It's funny. Right. Anyway, so this guy here.
Yeah.
He shoots-
We're still on the first round of the first shooting phase.
Yeah.
First shooting sub phase.
Oh,
Quarter
this
past
is
eight.
reminiscent. Oh my God.
It's 8:15
All
already.
right. So yes, we will get professional mode.
We probably will end up hitting that 4-hour maximum for YouTube streaming at this
God.
rate.
Right. We're professional. Yeah. We get paid, so you don't have
Pushing
to
the
do
envelope on a Saturday morning TV, SMTV with Ant and Dec and Holly Willoughby.
No, yeah, Holly Willoughby. Oh my God, yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, anyway, right, okay, so shall we, oh look, my screensaver went on there. There we go, right, go on then, right, let's get on with this, shall we?
Yeah, we're in the realms of who we would. Right,
Right.
pass rifle. You are
Long range,
blah blah blah. I've got to get a 6.
gotta get a
I
6.
have to go to 6. So I have
Or
to
if you hit a 1,
I want to get a 1.
yeah.
For once, come on guys, the 2 viewers. Who
So
I know-
yeah, Wayne, you've joined us fairly recently. You won't know about this. The special rules that we've got on this particular game, where is if you are targeting a model that is within
1 inch.
1 inch of any of the terrain features, with the exception of the containers. So in other words, the vehicles, the barrels, and the boxes. If you hit a 1 when you're targeting a model, you miss the model and hit the terrain, and it blows up and dishes out a mortal wound to the person who's you're targeting. So actually it's beneficial to hit on a 1.
Alright,
in
so
this game.
I usually say smash that like button, subscribe and share, and I'll get a 6. But also do it, and I'll get a 1. I got a 4.
That's not
Come on,
either,
guys.
to be honest.
Right, find my original
Alright,
models.
okie dokie. So, I am then going to do my dude over here.
Thanks.
He's at long range. So he is going to fire a single shot at -1. You're not obscured. So -1 is a 5. Or if I hit on a 1, there's a 5. And his toughness is...
3, because he's crap.
So I want a 3. There we go.
Right.
And that's a regular save. Oh no, it's -1, isn't it, for a bolt rifle?
I can take it on the drone if I fit.
Which drone?
Recon drone.
Oh, can that take...
Yep.
what can it do?
Save protocols.
Oh, okay, so you
All
wipe
drones,
out your drone.
all drones have save protocol, and it's
Oh,
a
okay.
multi-wound model. Right, so successfully wounds here. So
Oh, no, you have to take the save.
I don't have to take the save. I can
No, because I
fight.
haven't successfully wounded it. Because
All
you
right.
need to
Oh
save
yeah. So I need a sorry.
it.
Pathfinder's.
5 up save.
Oh my god, I need 6.
Yeah, 6 up save. So he's taken a wound, and now your drone can jump in front and get the...
Oh, I like that drone. Yes, on a 2. Yeah, so the drone has taken a
Mortal wound.
1 wound.
On how many wounds?
It's got 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So
Right.
it's
Okay,
still,
dokie.
what are we doing for the wound thing?
I usually use my red D20s for wounds.
I would have thought the game would come with wounds.
No, it doesn't come with wound counters. Because most of the models that we use don't have multiple wounds.
Yeah, fair enough. Apart from your entire Primaris army.
My entire Primaris army, with the exception of my 1 scout.
You want
Okay,
scout?
okay. So that's me shot. So it's down to you now.
Okay, right.
I'm sorry guys, good to go out again. If you're still playing at 2100, I'll be back to watch. Have fun. We probably will be, yeah.
Yeah, I brought my sleep.
It's only 45 minutes, so yeah, we're probably still going to be here.
Right, so my rail finder, he's like,
Which one?
oh, my scout,
He's not
the
ready.
sniper.
He
No,
moved.
no, I
Only
know.
5 readied models.
I haven't got any readied now. Oh, that drone. Yeah, but it's not got range.
Because if you're not going to fire, I've still got a readied model.
Oh. It's got hello. Well, hello people. I can hear you. It is gun drone assault 2, 18 inches. I already know this is going to be 6. It's all ones. Oh, is that to wound or to hit?
To hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, so each time you roll an unmodified hit roll of a 1 when making a shooting attack, other than Overwatch, if the target of the attack is within 1 inch of a terrain feature, they will suffer a mortal wound.
Come on, guys. Wish me some luck on my dice that you can't see.
3s.
But add them up. It's a 6. It works. I could re-roll.
Good spend a command point for
Whatever.
reroll.
No, I'm not going. I'm not going.
And don't forget, we do have that, because I'd forgotten about it as well, the pick out extra ammunition from the crates as well.
What does that do?
If you're within an inch of a crate, not necessarily that particular card, but I just mean it's in that step
yeah.
somewhere.
I pick up that card, I'm reading it and going, what?
So I'm at long range on this guy as well, who's out in the open. So
you add 1 to the attack characteristics.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have used that.
that's
I always
required
don't. I
as
always
well.
never know until it's over.
So yeah, so my comms guy is going to take a long range shot at this guy. So he's -1 to hit, which is 4s. And only a single shot. Bam, there we go. And toughness,
Gun drone is 4.
24. Yep, that's definitely a wound at -1.
Right, this is really annoying because drones have a better save than Pathfinder. I need a
What do you need?
it's a bolt. Is it just a bolt rifle?
-1. Bolt rifle.
I need 4. 5. Sorry.
Oh,
there
that's
you
1.
go.
That's a fail. And then I will take an injury roll for that. It's only got one wound, yeah?
It only has one wound.
And it's dead.
Damn, you are nailing my
2
dude.
points. Against the wall. Right, any more readied models?
No.
Right, so moving on to fire at will. And you get the first shot, don't you?
A rail rifle into that. I know. Into that guy.
Yep.
You are.
Obscured.
And I remove that because my recon drone gives one pathfinder within 6 inches removes obscure, and it's I can't believe I've got to read this. I should know this already. It's rapid fire 1, so I get 2 shots. His passive ability is real ones, and his sniper tactic is add 1 to hit rolls, and
Which one is that? That's the command.
which I might use now. I will. And then the passive ability of the comms is to add 1 to the hit roll as well.
Yep.
So his hit roll
how many have we
is-
got now?
Right, so ballistic skill is 4.
So a 4. Obscured is a 5. Remove that from the drone is a 4. Plus 1 for your scout. Command point is a 3.
And
Plus 1 from the comms is a 2.
So you've got 2 shots on a 2. Right, I got a 1
That's a natural 1, so he's taken a mortal wound
already.
straight away.
And I have a hit as well with the railgun. I need to wound. The railgun is strength 6. So I need a 3.
Toughness 4.
I get it. Is AP 4.
Ouch.
You can't save that.
No. I'm going to double check.
I want to make sure I didn't get
The
I didn't
save,
get a
because-
6. So I remember that if I get a 6 on a wound, it's mortal.
Because there was somewhere saying about a 1 always fails and a 6 always passes. So let me just take saving throw. Penetration is 7 throw damage preventing the attack. And then what was it we were talking about? Side bolt, that's not what I'm about. I think it was in one of these little squares.
I don't think there is it. You know, you get hit with a high AP.
No, yeah, I was just checking because I mean I remember something about because there was a rule that came up earlier, so I can't save it. So he's down to 0 wounds.
And it's D3 damage. 1.
Yeah, so it's still so make an injury roll. So 3 is a flesh wound.
Well, did you redo it? Oh my god, that's a wrong post. I apologise. My transgression.
So I'm gonna get down here and see my mug on the screen.
Get down.
Yep. Oh no, but the combat bolt, heavy bolt pistol's got a range of 12 inches, which is not going
I
to
think
reach.
you'll find.
I think I'll find that's a bit short.
That's yeah. Oh god.
So yeah, you've pretty much got free reign of the rest of the shooting.
Ooh.
Because nothing of mine is available to
I'm
shoot.
gonna say ooh la la. Comms guy, I have rapid fire on your last scout. I know it's -1 because he's got a thing.
Calico.
But you're not obscured.
Wait a
So I'm gonna shoot at the scout.
minute.
So you're making my ballistic skill a 5.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm shooting this guy, and he is my comms guy, and he has a rail rifle too, which is my.
Only if he's obscured.
Yeah.
It's -1 if he's obscured.
He's not.
But sorry, it's an extra -1 if he's obscured, but he's not.
So I'm hitting my 4BS.
Yeah.
Yay! Yeah, so rail rifles are my favourite weapon.
Yeah.
I just generally I quite like them, and I'm gonna get a hammerhead next week, which is the tank with the big head rail rifle on it.
I'm glad I don't play 40k anymore.
Well, you know, orcs are the meta thing now. Yeah, they're crazy. Right, this guy here is my demo. What does demo? Plus 1 to wound rolls if you have skilled. You can get 1 shot at the scout, right? So you will be obscured, which means I'll be hitting on the 6, but I will be hitting on a 6 anyway, because it's more than this skill's 4. It's more than short range.
Yeah, that's the rule we
Obscured.
were talking about actually, because it was a case of whether you can actually cause a model to roll higher, have to roll higher than 6 to
It's an interesting
hit.
thing because you
But
say
there is somewhere, there's a box in the rulebook somewhere that says a 6 always hits.
Yeah, you can't. I like that with this game. Is that, and I know people stack that ability on certain things in 40k Elder, so you can't hit stuff. But I can.
6 always hits.
6 always hits. So I'm going to sling a 6.
I've got my one that's not broken here.
Well, look at you, Mr. Wash. Right, the 2 people who are watching, wish me luck. I want either end of the spectrum.
1.
I want. No, it's just 2, isn't it?
Yeah, 1.
Maybe you have to refresh. And okay. Well, it's better than none. And this is a stream that's going to be out to watch forever. So.
Yeah, it'll be available to watch any other time.
Right, I need a 1 or a 6.
Tim sent me a message earlier, half an hour ago, saying very cool terrain pieces.
I got a 5. It's all free rolling. I don't know. Why do I have a sniper rifle? Oh no, that was the hit. Damn and blast. And blast and damn. Oh, sure. I'm sure.
That might be why we've got a viewer.
Yeah?
I think I'm watching it on my phone.
So it has to be open though to view at YouTube. Usually you have to have it open.
For some reason my phone started to allow me to actually watch, keep something playing when I've minimised it.
Really? Wow. I've always said that about YouTube. You should be able to, like, if you're listening to music or something, that you should.
To be fair, the idea behind the music on YouTube, you aren't supposed to be your own videos. You're not supposed to, most of the time you're not supposed to be uploading music to YouTube anyway.
Yeah. And it's, right, this drone here is going to have a go at Scout. You're not obscured, but you are at the bottom end of its ballistic skill. So I get 2 shots on a 6. A 1 would be nice. I have a potential cock die situation. That one there.
It was cocked. Yeah.
Right, so I take that one out and I get to roll that one again. No, failed. In this drone. Right, I can hit that guy. Can't hit. Right, so they. Oh no, I've already fired that one. Sorry, I'm being an id. Die out. Right, okay, so what side is fired and what can't fire, That is it.
Excellent. So, any of your models with flesh wounds?
No.
I think I can ignore. No, I can't. I don't think
Transhuman
I can.
physiology.
No, I don't think I can ignore it because I need to shoot him. But if I have a look at the roll, I have to roll less than his leadership. Take a nerve test for each of your models that has a flesh wound for other models who your kill team is broken. To take a nerve test for your model, roll a d6 and apply the qualitative cumulative modifiers. Each other friendly model that is shaken or is out of action. Each other friendly model that is within 2 inches. And I've got to roll less than his leadership. I modify it to a 7. Even if I roll a 6, his leadership is 7. So I I would automatically pass it because I've got no other.
You have not had
flashcards
any.
yet. So we're moving straight on to the initiative phase.
That's a high score.
That's a very high score, and
Yeah.
that's a very low score.
Snake eyes.
So initiative goes to the Blood
To
Angels.
the Space Marines.
So I'm going to move all of these counters out of the way.
The Space Marines. I'm going to have some. Would you like a?
Sorry, he's got a flesh wound as well. Let me just roll for Let me just roll for him. That's a 3 for the scout. I forgot because I do add. There's 2 with flesh wounds. 5. That's 6 or 7. So he's still going to be alright.
Do you want these?
No, I don't.
They actually taste like watermelon.
Okie dokie. So, what, it tastes like water?
Watermelon. I know they're candy, but they do taste like watermelon.
Right. So, feeling a little bit. Let me think. So, I'm feeling a little bit of a coward at the minute, because it's really, without just climbing over open terrain towards these guys, there's not really a lot they can do. I've got to think about what I want to do there, because it's a little bit, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to deal with this at the minute, because there's a lot of open terrain in terms of what we can and can't do. So so yeah, that's my movement phase.
Very, very un-Astartes of you. Right, so my rail finder is going to move there. I
You
can
see his
the
hand.
Yeah. I want to make sure I'm. Yep. And then. I'm going to take a risk it and move my drone. Burst can on. Burst can has an 18 inch range. Yeah, so his aura is.
We've got 2, 3.
Awesome. So moved. Ready. Pen. Ready. Right. That one, and that one. Why don't you ready this? This guy can go in. I'm feeling a bit cowardly as well. I'm thinking, particularly, Okay. So my rail guy. Thank you.
Turn 2.
He is going to hop down and use 2.5. Let's make it 3. Ooh. Lost the drone, and then he is going to move his 4 inches. I'm going to ready the pair of these guys. This points, right?
For 1 command point, it can move up to 6 inches.
I'm not going to. I've got 1 command point left over from the previous turn.
Yep.
Command points do roll over, so I have
3.
3. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to move here. Going back to here. And this draw. That's going to be ready. That's moved. Oh, the old chit chat stopped, hasn't it? It's getting serious tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm cowering behind these containers over here.
This is Will versus Reese. The loser has to eat one of my super hot chilies I'm growing. I will understand that you're not behind that idea, so.
Yeah. Come in there.
I like that one, you crazy Dutch.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
my favourite GIF to use on stuff.
Come in there.
This is going on, yeah, because when people do stuff like mansplaining, which I hate. I hate that.
Okie dokie.
Right.
So, is that all your movement done?
Mhm.
Alrighty. So, my scout is going to take a crack at your Pathfinder up there.
Do you know what I realised?
What?
No, it's cool.
What?
I thought I might have moved him out of his aura range.
Oh. So, my scout is on.
Who are you shooting at? My comms.
Yeah, the one that I can see. Where did your sniper go? Is he hiding away? Coward. Right.
He's too precious. Too precious.
Okie dokie. So, 3s. Ooh. Oh, because I didn't say he was going to plus his 1. Give him
Oh,
the
you
plus
didn't say it. Oh my god.
Will you allow me
didn't
to?
say it. Let's ask the
Consider
one
us.
person watching us. Should we let Will have one mess
The
up?
same as I always do. Is +1 to the comms. Plus,
And
not his +1 for the scout. I want
you want to turn that frown upside down.
into a 3, yeah, because it would be.
Yeah, rock and roll, man. We're not serious. We're not
Okay.
serious.
So,
but,
yeah.
but the rules do say you have to declare first.
Yeah, sorry, I've used this
I
compass.
don't want to have to quit.
And then I need your toughness is
Oh shit.
3. So I need
3
3 to wound. There we go.
Do I take the whip? Hang on, do I? Oh yeah, you've got to do the.
You save it. First.
Oh, okay. No AP. I forget what I need.
Five.
5. Yeah, 5. I missed the tray. Sorry, that was not on purpose.
No, it's still a 2.
On.
So are you going to take it on the drone, are you?
No.
Right, okay. Injury roll.
Oh, I'm like.
He's dead.
I take it on the drone.
You can't go back
No,
back on
I
that.
was about to say it as you held
Perfectly,
it. Like
it's perfectly
li-
open.
Literally.
I said, are you going to take it on the drone? You thought about it and said, no.
No, I was speaking in French. No, in French is yes.
No, it's not. He's dead.
I do know.
You've got another 2 of them anyway.
No, what am I know, but you've got 3 killed. You've killed 3 things, and I've not killed anything. I should have brought Ultramarine.
But you have given 2 things flesh wounds, and that's close enough. Either it doesn't matter how many points I rack up by killing your models. If you break my kill team, in other words, give the other 4 models a flesh wound or cause them to be shaken, my kill team's broken, and therefore I'll double check the transhuman physiology and make sure it's.
You did say they can ignore the first one. Oh no, so
Yeah,
I forget. Yeah,
I'll
sorry,
just check
that's-
to make sure it's not just for shooting. Let me just
Is
reiterate.
there no anybody saying something? Oh
Nope.
no, it's Wayne.
When transhuman physio, ignore the penalty to this model's hit rolls from 1 flesh wound it has suffered. So that does not include if you give every single one of my Space Marines a flesh wound, my kill team's broken. Oh no, I have to check, I think, to make sure it's broken.
Yes.
No, that's not correct. If half of them, you see, the thing is, right, so you give one more model of flesh wounds, that's half of my army, and I would have to start checking to see if it's broken from that point on, and then if you do the other three, then my kill two is broken and you've won. So you one more flesh wound and I have to start checking to make sure I'm not broken. However, what is half of your army?
I have 1, 2, 3.
They will count as 2, I think, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had
12.
12.
So 6. So 3 are already out of action. Anybody got flesh wounds?
No flesh wounds.
Right, so if I again do the same thing with 3 of your models.
These were because I was using the saviour protocol.
That's true, but I mean they're still out of action.
That
so
was my choice.
yeah, but if I can kill 3 more models, then you have to start checking as well.
Check your bats off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry. If anybody watched
It can be a little bit convoluted sometimes, the rules, but
right, I get to shoot a readied model.
that was my scout shot.
Right, so what I'm going to do is it just your scout with flesh wound, isn't it?
My scout and this guy here's got flesh wound.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm going to shoot my DS8 tactical support drone
The
with
one
smart
before
missiles.
DS9.
Yeah, like Babylon 5, but you don't, like, seriously, the series Babylon 5, that's a big space station. They did build Babylon 1, 2, 3, 4. At what point do people go, if this one doesn't work, let's stop doing that?
I've never watched it, so
Right, Babylon 4 was brought back.
I never saw it.
You've not seen Babylon 5 or Rick and Morty.
Nope.
You disgust me. You call yourself a geek.
I think I'll find nerd. No.
Nerd, sorry, you
No, I don't.
I like geeks.
Yeah, I did geek, yeah. I don't know, there is actually a difference between geek and nerd, isn't there?
Yeah, both.
I think geek is based in fandom and nerd is based in academia.
Yeah,
If I
and
remember right.
nerd is quite an Americanized word.
Yeah, but I think when they made the definition, I think the Yanks probably made the definition as well. But geek, you're geeky if you're knowledgeable about fandoms and passionate about fandom, and nerds is based in your academic prowess, is it?
Alright, so I'm a geek nerd.
Yeah.
Geeky nerd.
Yeah. Or a nerdy geek, yeah.
Or like the little sweets nerds, remember those?
Yeah.
Remember Smarties?
Alright.
Alright.
Richard Farmer remembers.
Right. This is going to let people know my age. I can remember when a sneaker was called a marathon.
Snicker.
Sneaker.
Not sneaker.
I know, I was trying to,
No, I don't remember
call it
marathon.
sneaker or sneaker.
I don't remember marathon, but
Sneakers. Marathon.
yeah. Anyway,
It makes it the same.
I'm gonna shoot something else.
Oh, right. Yeah, so, the DS8.
You nearly did it. DS9.
I have. Right, so I'm going to shoot that at this guy.
At the guy here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's on a flesh wound, right?
Yeah.
Where did he get that?
When something shot him.
Oh, something.
Oh, okay, because you shot one of your rail finders at him. You
I
blew up the bloody thing next to him, and you.
Right, so I need 6s and 1s.
6s or 1s, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've got yeah. I roll my dice. That's a 6 and a 1.
Ouch! And
Oh.
this is going where?
Him.
Into him, so bang! Mortal wound, and so you lose all the other hits anyway, because he's down to 0 wounds again, and all of the other damage gets lost, and you roll a injury roll. A 1, that's another flesh wound.
Damn it. That now stops.
Now he starts taking -1.
Now Mr. Shooty McShooty is now.
He's just a standard intercessor. He's not even a specialist. So.
I know, but it doesn't mean that his bow rifle is a little bit more shit.
But he is stood next to the barrel crate, so he'll just take out extra ammo and extra shots.
I forgot about that. I forgot.
Command points, of course.
Oh no.
To do it. And obviously, because it's command point, you can only do it once.
Hang on. Alright, yeah.
I think you've re-rolled
no, I
something,
forget
didn't
about that. I watched it.
I'd leave them there. They're right there.
Yes, I know, but my intention is not there. My intention is a wind-up monkey that goes like that. That's my brain. Also, anybody watching, this is me. I don't wanna. That's me on Instagram. Follow me. I do follow back occasionally.
But do you holler back? That was me trying to be street, but
like
it doesn't work.
Dude, that's like 2000.
Ain't no holler back, girl. No.
Oh, Gwen's funny.
I'm a
no doubt kind of gal. I remember when it was Don't Speak. I'm not going. 1997.
Yeah, you see, that was the music I grew up in my.
Misguided youth.
Not my misguided youth. No, I was going to say my. What do they call it? That time of your life where you're particularly susceptible to various hormonal stuff, and that time in your life.
How old were you there in 97? Oh, it's easy. 6 years younger than me.
Well, I was born in 88, so yeah, I would have been 9. So then I was heading towards those years of.
What, puberty?
Yeah, and then so that was the music I listened to when you start actually trying to figure out where you sit in the world. And then I settled on 80s rock, so you know they're just. Something got lost in translation there, and so some sort of time warp going on, and we're not going there either. But you know,
let's
do the time warp again. Wow, this is like a karaoke kill team.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's download the app TikTok.
Yeah, oh god. I see so many ads for that. It's ridiculous.
Alright, yeah. Don't.
Right.
But no. I was a huge Spice Girl fan at that time of my life.
You're waiting for me to shoot now.
I am. Yeah, wait.
So half range is there, so nothing's in half range. So he is going to take a crack at that. No, he's going to take a shot at that because it's not obscured. So ballistic skill is 3s, -1 for 2 wounds, and -1 for long range. So he's hitting on 5s. I'm going to spend a command point and take some extra ammo from the crate.
From
2.
henceforth, they must be known as La Crate.
La crate.
Oh,
So,
that is the feminine form, so it should be La Crate.
so we're gonna. So he's going to take 2 shots, 5s to hit it.
Hit it. Oh, you don't answer.
Ones won't help. So
Oh yeah, I'm not near anything that's going to go. Kaboom.
I need 5s, and
Get
I
me.
missed. And I will spend the command point to re-roll those.
Reroll.
It's re-roll a single roll.
Oh my god, you asked me that same question last week, and I was like, check it. I was like,
I will
suck
check
it, I
the
can
vote.
do the whole lot.
Yeah, because it says tactical reroll. Reroll a single advance roll, charge roll, psychic test, and OS test, hit roll, wounded roll, saving throw, injury roll, or nerve test. And this is where the discussion about whether kill team is 40k, because it says reroll the roll, not reroll a single die.
Reroll the roll.
So
Let's
I
see
will
if we
reroll that.
Don't get a 1.
And there we go. There's a 6. Strength.
You'll be hitting on the 4s, brother.
4s.
Roger.
There's a 6. AP1. So it's 5.
I need 5.
Nope. Injury roll. It's dead.
That's another.
That's another point.
Ready models.
Yep, ready models.
Fire warrior. Shooting. Apt. Fat guy. I'm going to. Hang on. How close do you have to be to a crate to get the thing?
it'll say on the card, ammo supply is right here. Use this tactic in the shooting phase when you choose a model from your kill team to shoot that's within 1 inch of any Minotaur crates. You can add one to the attached characteristics of one of that model's weapons until the end of the phase. I love the fact that they're Imperium crates and the tower's about to get extra ammo from it.
Yeah, and they are energy weapons. Why they're energy weapons? So you might have some plasma cells.
Plasma, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll have to empty it out and make sure that you get the plasma into your
Rail
container
rifles, they require so much power that they are literally one shot, and then you have to replace the power cell.
Oh. But are they compatible with Imperial power cells, or are you going to have to spend some time, jerry-rigging the duct tape?
He's going to get some gaffer tape out.
Yeah.
No, he's going to get some flex seal. Because he cut a bow in half. You've not seen that, have you? Flex
No,
seal?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So
you're not woke. I'm like so woke.
Today's show is brought to you by Gorilla Tape.
No, flex tape. The internet will get it.
If the internet was watching.
We do not live in this internet. What we do, wargaming.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
that's about
who are
it.
you?
The Venn diagram of what me and you do is like, me, I've got me and wargaming, and then you've got wargaming and everything else. It's like, yeah, that's it.
We have other compatible things. We both like Rick and Morty.
No.
We both like Babylon. No. We'll establish that
We
one.
do both like Star Wars.
Yes.
So there we go. So that's fine. And
me
Star Trek, but me not quite so much as you do. I don't think.
Yeah, I like Star Trek.
You really like Star Trek, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm a Trekkie since little girly reach.
So-
Like she liked Trekkie on a 14-inch black and white television, watching
Wow.
TNG.
So, but you don't know what Supernatural is, so you know.
I have watched Supernatural.
You do watch
Two
Supernatural.
brothers. Yeah, I haven't watched it for ages, but I have watched it. There was a TV show on Channel 4 or More 4, and it was about 7 years ago. It's called The Reaper.
No.
That only ran for 2 series, and it was golden, really
Right.
good, and it finished before they could finish the cliffhanger.
Heroes.
Heroes, save the cheerleader, save the world.
That season was the best season, and it went downhill from there.
Yeah, by the end, the carnival guy.
A lot of people blame the writer's strike,
Yeah.
but I was reading something recently that people said no, they don't think so. Season 1 was really good. Some people thought it was too complicated, they didn't enjoy it. But a lot of people said originally what they were going to do was that season 2 was going to be a whole new cast. An entirely different setup, an entirely different interlinking web. And this is before the writer's strike. And Tim Kring decided, no, I was going to keep Peter and the cheerleader and all that because they did so well. And then they kind of dropped the ball really, because they'd realised that the arc for season 1 was pretty much complete. They didn't really need to go on from there because of everything they did. And then because he decided he wanted to keep the old cast, this is what I read on some forum somewhere, so take it with a pinch of salt. But because he chose to keep the cast, they kind of dropped the ball because they didn't actually intend on taking those casts any further than the last episode of season 1 in the first place. And then they tried picking it back up again in season 2, and then the writer's strike happened, which just, rather than them just dropping the ball in season 2, the writer's strike ended up just flattening the ball. And then they tried picking it back up again, and they were just playing rugby with a tennis ball.
A bit like how Lost became immeasurably complicated after series 2.
Again, apparently that was a writer's strike problem
It
as well.
was,
But,
yeah. But then
I have no idea because I never
other
watched Lost.
programs were, Stargate.
And there's all sorts of shows that we've suffered from it as well. There was Pushing Daisies, which me and Rachel started watching. And we started watching that and then kind of dropped it at one point. But Pushing Daisies...
Stargate was a Canadian production, so... Oh, no, it was filmed in Canada. But I think it was...
Yeah.
Because the end of the... I can't remember how many seasons were, like 9?
Stargate?
Yeah.
10.
10, yeah, they had... Yeah, it did get...
Let me guess, the writer's strike was during season 9.
Yeah.
where it got really
Well,
bad.
They didn't expect it to come back again, and then it did come back again, and then it was cancelled.
That would explain why the last couple of seasons were just terrible.
Really? I liked it all right, sort of.
No, it was terrible. I hated it.
It had...
When they started changing SG1, and basically there was only like 1 or 2 of original SG1 left.
And dude,
And obviously without
fat.
spoilers.
Oh
I don't
my
like giving
God.
spoilers. At all, but
Richard, Dean Evans.
yeah, he got big.
He was like shopping. Well, when he was in the Ark of Truth, I think it was like.
Damn!
I was like, damn, boy.
Put those donuts down!
Yeah.
Anyway, right. We get off topic again. It's because nobody's here.
People
But even when people are here, we get off topic as well.
the people behind Stargate were the guys who did I might be wrong. Thunderbirds. No.
Old one.
Yeah, I might just be.
Okay.
Might just be the name.
I think you're just making it up.
Yeah, I might be. I don't know. My brain is full of like r/.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Do you ever watch that?
No, it wasn't. Jerry Ryan was in. No, that's fine.
Jerry Ryan's in like every sci-fi show ever, at some point or other. Yeah, Warehouse 13 for one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Sanctuary was with Samantha from SG1. I can't remember. I don't know her last name now. No, Amanda Tapping. Yes, Samantha was the character.
Amanda, I would tap.
So yeah, Amanda Tapping went from Stargate into Sanctuary, which was.
Well, actually, she went into Stargate Atlantis.
Oh, there was that, yeah, and then it was.
I'm going to say this to the internet
Sanctuary.
right now, and if this ever gets to the people behind this TV show, I would like Stargate Universe to be wrapped up, please. They left it on a cliffhanger, and I want that back.
mean, you know what? Probably if somebody on the internet does come back to us, somebody's like, "There's a webcomic."
I don't want a webcomic. I want a just like they did with Stargate, and they wrapped up the Ori saga with the Ark of Truth. Do that with Stargate Universe.
With terrible movies.
The problem was with Stargate Universe is they used a all-star cast, like Robert Carlyle was in it,
Right.
and
They just spent all that money on the cast.
yeah, and then the cast kind of
They
it was
they're
hard.
busy, you know.
Yeah, it was
other
hard to
things
get them
they need
into.
to do. Yeah.
Anyway, I like that show actually. I thought it was really good.
I think it dragged. It was difficult for me to watch it, to be honest. The thing is, I kind of did start watching it when it was on TV, stopped because it was getting boring, because it was just the same usual rubbish about people
I know.
fighting
It's like,
and
oh my god,
selfishness.
how can we get the ship to work?
Yeah, and then just usual
It's
selfish and
boring.
backstabbing for no particular real reason behind it.
There
And
was
then,
a 9th chevron, and then there's a 10th chevron. It gets you to like the galaxy outside the galaxy with
and then it's just as it started getting interesting, and then the end of season 2.
Yeah, it's a bit like TNG episodes with Lux on a Troy. Yep, they're pretty forgettable.
Oh god, yeah.
I know she was the voice behind the computers, and that's like
She
brilliant.
was married to Gene Roddenberry,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, them episodes when they come on TV, and I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to watch some TNG, and it was like,
and to be honest, when she was in the original series, she wasn't much better.
oh shit, she was a dolly bird, wasn't
She was a nurse of some description, if
Yeah.
I remember right. Anyway, right, should we move on?
Which one? Yeah, okay.
So yeah,
Yes, we are sci-fi geeks.
it's 9 o'clock now.
Oh,
and
why
we're
should we be back in
still
here?
on turn 2.
Yeah,
He'll come back and go, what have I missed?
Nothing!
Nothing.
we're discussing why certain TV shows were cancelled in their prime. Or not prime.
No. Most of the ones we discussed got really rubbish and then got cancelled.
But we would talk about prime. One thing we will not discuss is Kelvin. Didn't happen.
What the Kelvin time, right?
Yeah, what's that? What's that bad smell in this room? Did someone say Kelvin? Damn, open the window.
It is, right?
Yeah, everything happened in Stargate. In Star Trek, up until the USS Kelvin was destroyed, and then it fractured into 2 timelines. One was good, one was Hollywood, J.J. Abrams style.
Because of contract reasons.
Yeah, and reasons like why they split The Hobbit into 3 films.
We have picked up a viewer, so
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, maybe we'll play some. For you, we will play a game.
yeah, let's get playing again.
Or if you just want to hear us discuss
It should just
cancelled sci-fi shows.
It's just stop becoming Kill Team with @Chick Paints. It's just going to be chat with me and Reese.
Anyway, so this guy.
You've done the DS at 9.
Yeah, this D8. There was a Deep Space 8.
Yeah, they were all Federation starships, weren't they?
Yeah. Or apart from DS9, which was Kardashian.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it was moved. Yeah, that got complicated.
Yeah.
Benjamin Sisko was one of the prophets.
Yeah, it was.
I like. When did I miss that?
Yeah, it was.
I watched them defeat the Dominion, and then after that, it got all like the power race and all that crap, and I was like, oh, just finish it.
Yeah.
But Benjamin Sisko was one of the wormhole aliens.
And he couldn't decide on a look either, and that was really disconcerting.
Oh my god, every
when I
season.
binged it on Netflix. It was just like, hang on a minute, he's changed again. I can't remember what he used to look like. Yeah, right, so you're gonna fire your fire,
I'm
Warren?
pretty sure he was African American throughout the entire series.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
Mostly, I think.
Except that one episode when he was a woman. No, do you remember that from Voyager when the Doctor took over 7 of 9?
Oh, yeah.
And he got a little bit too.
Yeah.
He was like gonna bang that
And
alien.
then it ended up getting really bloated.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
Right, so I'm gonna use one of the crate devices.
You're within the inch.
I can't tell. These rulers have like this huge metal thing at the
These ones are see-through.
I'm about to pick mine up. I have one, which I got way before you did.
Yeah, but mine's cool and it's a bit orange.
Do you know what? Technically, where am I measuring from? The base.
The edge of the base to the crate.
Yep. Two shots. So this guy, which is
Hidden from the camera.
my white nail polish. This is really hard to put on, by the way. Yeah. So I want a 6.
Yep.
Or
A 1.
a 1. God.
That's neither.
I'm always getting 50-50 today.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's what they call me, Miss 50-50.
And I've got nobody else ready, so you may as well fire your other drone.
So I have my other drone. Who is going to shoot at the same target. Right. So it's.
You really want him dead?
No, it's the only thing I can
Oh,
touch.
okay.
Yes. What's his name? Rob. Rob.
It's Erasmus Seraphon.
What's that in English? Is that Latin? It's Latin.
It was off the chart in the book.
Yeah, it's Latin. They use it. Yeah.
Seraphon is something lizardy type thing, I think, because obviously the Seraphons in AOS. Erasmus, I have no idea.
It's short for Erasmus. He's got pops of
I have a diverse kill team.
Yes, we are all for gender equality.
He's Erasmus.
It's a magician, not a gay.
Hi guys.
Oh my god. Yes, William does a really good cam guy, even though he's straight.
Anyway, right.
I forgot you could do that.
Do you want to try and hit that?
Gosh.
Have we lost?
Oh, it was you! Oh my god, they tuned in and like, I'm not watching all that gay stuff, and they hooked it up. He's married!
Anyway.
Actually, yeah, sorry, shut up. Right, so, a 1 or a 6.
1 or a 6?
I like this because you got 2. You've got.
Yeah, it's one or the other, yeah.
I got.
And there's a 2 and a 3.
But come on, dude! You've got one job and that's what you're supposed to be good at, and you're crap at it. William?
That's you
it's
done.
Over to you.
Fire up, Will. And a nice
Fire up the Quattro.
an unobscured shot at your drone.
What? Which one?
This one here. From this guy here.
Its base is obscured.
Yeah, but it's the model is perfectly reasonably seen.
No. They remind me of the little aliens from Batteries Not Included. No?
No.
Okay.
I don't understand that reference.
It's
So he's too far away for it.
film.
It's a single shot.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
I have seen
Right.
Jurassic Park.
This guy, we've got 2 viewers. I'm going to tell you right now, this guy, sci-fi, geek, nerd, has not seen the Alien movies.
No.
That is a crime in in
So he's going to
Geekland.
shoot that. So he's long range. So he's 4s to hit. No, 3s to hit. 4s
Which guy?
to hit. This guy here. Hit that. It's on a 4. If
Yeah,
I get a
it's
1, he
obscured.
blows up.
It's obscured by air.
That's a 3. And I've already used the reroll.
Oh, you didn't get it. Oh.
Because he's a long range, so it's -1. So yeah, he's shot.
I told you this last week. I was going to talk about that Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh,
Brilliant game.
yeah, I haven't seen it.
Emperor
It's going up and down.
Emperor Palpatine. There is a theory that he is still alive. And he is
Darth Plagueis.
the guy behind. Well, he was Darth. No, he was Darth. He was Darth
He killed
Plagueis'
Darth Plagueis,
apprentice. So there's a theory he
So
is behind the New Order.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Because Snook and Kylo Ren are not Siths. They're just
No,
dark.
they're just-
They're not
yeah.
Sith lords.
No, they're just 4 sensitive ass hats.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so your Pathfinder's going to shoot
So-
my leader.
Watch Eckhart's Ladder. His YouTube channel is full of it. And Law Reloaded. Sorry, what's happening?
I imagine your Pathfinder is now going to shoot.
Did I shoot that?
The drone, yeah. And you missed him terribly.
No, last one I shot was this. I didn't shoot with that. That's ready.
I thought you were going to shoot that. I thought that's what you were shooting.
No, I missed.
I'll do it now then.
I missed with that guy. My apologies. I didn't realise I'd already did. Yeah. So I've got 2 shots in. 6 or a 4. No, not 6 or 4. 6 or a 1.
6 or a 1.
Right. Wish me luck. I got Nova.
Yeah.
I keep getting Nova. Oh, but that kind of means we're out of order now.
No, so now you get to shoot again.
Oh, okay. I would tip my fedora if I was /nice girl. Right, so my demo guy is
Going to shoot the hand of my leader.
going to shoot the hand off your leader. I know you're in rapid fire range. You are obscured. So
Yeah.
that's the one thing we've got going for you. Where are we? So I need a 5. Some 5s, baby. I got a 5 and a 6. Right, and he is demo. So I get +1 to rude rolls to obscure. So 6, 4, so 3s, adding a 1 to them. Yep, both go in at
84.
84.
Yes, you will be dead because you got what? They're D3 each.
Yes.
And you got 2 of them, so that's
Yes.
at least 1 on each, so he's dead. So wound roll. Injury roll, sorry.
But just 1 does.
Yeah, because you would have, well, your injury roll, yeah, because you only make 1 injury roll. So yeah, one of them took him down to, oh no, you do need to check for damage first. So 1 at a time. So check for damage on that one. How much damage?
1
1, okay.
and 2.
Yeah,
So
so,
3.
yeah, but the first one takes him down to 1 wound, and then the
2,
second one did
-1.
-1, but yeah, so you do 1 injury roll still, because you only took him down to, and he's dead.
Reese is on the board.
That's 1 point. And also, I now need to start checking for broken kill team,
Okay, but we could.
because 3 of my models are now either dead, shaken, or out of action.
Alright, the recon drone has a burst cannon. Where is the recon drone? Has a burst cannon. You are in long range, it's going to be 6s. Assault 4.
Just seeing how long the game was going on. I've got to hold out until turn 4 before we find out how long it's going to last.
Alright, so I need. Right, so recon drone is going to shoot at him with burst cannon.
Right.
6s. 6s or 1s. I got a 6. I could use a command point and reroll all of those.
You could do, but I mean, he's only got 1 wound anyway.
Yeah, but I might not. I may not wound.
If you, well, yeah, you might not. But I mean, it's just one more wound, you wouldn't even need to injury roll it. It'd just be dead.
I know. It's strength 5, so I need. Oh, right, I can reroll.
If it's
this
strength
one.
5, it's only toughness 4.
Yeah, it's only 3, and I can reroll this sucker. Right, I got a 1. I'm going to use 1.
Can you reroll an injury roll? Let me just double check before you go
Yeah.
follow right through with that.
Maybe you can.
Yeah, you can reroll an injury roll.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Hopefully you'll get a.
Isn't? Oh no, 1 is shooting. I get
There
6.
Because you won't even need to injury roll it because he's on 2 flesh wounds already. So. So you basically, when you injury roll him,
yeah,
you're either going to injure him or kill him. But he's already on 3. He's already on 2 flesh wounds. So if he gets another one, he's going to die anyway.
Alright, so the flesh wounds correlate with the number of wounds that the model actually has.
No. Everybody's got 3 flesh wounds.
Alright.
Up to 3. Once you hit 3, you're dead.
Alright, so that's the ceiling.
So if you've got 2 flesh wounds and then take another wound, you may as well not even bother rolling an injury roll because it'd be dead anyway.
Okay.
That's the way I've read it. I'll double check with that.
I mean, you can't carry on getting flesh wounds.
No, you can't. I mean,
like
if you look here, you've got 3 ticks here.
Yes.
So as far as I'm aware, once you get that last one, he's dead anyway.
Yeah, because you can't keep going.
You can't keep going. I don't think you die on the 4th wound. You know, I don't think it goes that far.
Okay.
I'll double check it off camera anyway. But for now, we'll just call it that. So yeah, you've got 2 points.
And shooting still. This is gonna be right. So I can shoot at that guy. I can see your scout from my leader. So it would be a 6. So if I shoot at your comms or your scout, it would be a 6 anyway. So it's a flat 6. So my leader is going to pop a shot at that guy. Just 1. And I use the dice to reroll a wound. Does that mean I can still use it to reroll?
No, because it's all that tactical reroll is on everything. Yeah.
Right, I got you. It was a 1, and I missed. Okay. Fight. Not fight because I can't see. Not fight because I'm pretty sure that. Nada. Okay. That's it. Game.
That's the end of the turn.
Yes.
Now, any flesh wounds?
No.
I haven't taken half of yours.
No.
However, this is where we might start seeing. This could end. My game could end right now. The game could end right now with this roll. So, because what I need to do is the morale phase. I need to check to see if my kill team is broken.
Okay.
Because half of my team is either got flesh wounds or is dead. No. Yes, because he has a flesh wound and 2 other guys are dead. Roll 2d6. If the total is greater than the highest leadership characteristics of any models on the board, other than those that are shaken or out of action, the kill team is broken. My highest on the deck at the moment is leadership 7. So I've got less than a 7. Otherwise, this game is over. That's 5. And now, my scout is going to roll for. I need to plus 3 to this roll, and it has to be lower than a 7, or my scout is shaken.
Okay.
So I plus 3 to this. 7, 3 is fine. If it exceeds his leadership, which it doesn't, which is fine. Thank God for that. So, we hold on for another round. Initiative.
I'm glad we get to do this again. I just need to take a quick bathroom break.
Alright, we'll come back for initiative shortly.
Oh, we're doing the interlude.
that's going to work.
I'm talking
There we
about
go.
your intro.
There we go, and we're back. Right. So we're at turn 3.
We are,
Yeah,
and it's
doing-
initiative phase. I think turn 3 is
Oops.
critical.
Well, yeah, we're going to see what happens. 4. There we go.
No,
So, yep. Your initiative, you can move.
Gotta move. Gotta move. Right, so I need to.
And also, you can't see any. I know, because of the type of game we're playing, you can't see any of our models.
Yeah, and also I think the action is kind of spread to this side of the table, and I can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Right, so what I need to do. Yes, I will. I'm now suddenly aware of the risk of a charge. Right, so I get 3 command points. I've killed your leader.
You have, and I get 1 command point.
Right, so I'm going to make these guys ready.
What's your highest leadership?
6.
Oh, the trouble is that's dangerous.
Highest. Oh yeah, it is 6.
Dangerous. No, what I'm saying is the amount of so my highest leadership at the minute is 7, but I'm only adding 3. Your highest leadership is 6, and you're adding 4 currently. If I kill 2 more, you'll be adding 6 to your dice roll, which would then mean your kill team's broken. I only need to kill 2 of yours and to break your kill team.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that situation. So this guy is moving here.
I have a feeling this might be an all for nothing game. All for nothing round. I think this is going to be a case of, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last game.
This could be the last turn, yeah.
Can I move? Oh, it's my turn.
And also, you weren't within 1 inch of it at the start.
No, I wasn't noticing it. This drone is going. Ooh. It's making that sound as well. This guy. Right, so let's move. This guy's ready. This drone is going to be ready. This is moving back to here. He's got an 8-inch movement, so this one being 2.
And you got no flesh wounds yet.
No flesh wounds. My recon drone has 1 wound. There are no flesh wounds. And then this cow is moving his screen butt there. Chances are you could peg my drone, but I also need to shoot at you.
And you got initiative, so you'll be shooting first.
Oh, will I?
Yeah. You got the initiative, so your readied models, one of your readied models will shoot first.
Okay, no, that's cool. It wouldn't have changed.
One of my
It wouldn't have changed how I set this up then.
regular models will shoot.
Okay, so I'm quite comfortable.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, if I remember rightly, a carbine rifle is an assault weapon. Bolt carbine is an assault weapon. So one of my reavers is going to advance. It's 2 inches there, and then so -2 to get around there to whatever I want to do, and he will advance 5 inches. So it's 6 is 4 inches, so we already have 2 to that way. So 4 inches gives him the rest of his movement. And then 5 inches from there to there. And this guy is going to move, he's at 6 inches up to there.
Dangerous.
This is readied.
Yeah, but do you listen to music when you're painting and stuff?
No, I watch Critical Role,
Oh.
which I would highly recommend if anybody's interested in D&D as well as their Warhammer. Critical Role, I would highly recommend.
I actually don't watch any Warhammer lore anymore. I'm a bit sort of. Yeah, I like it, but I don't know it or I've heard it all before.
Yeah, I like watching Critical Role because it's like a story, but nothing visually happens. So it's a D&D story, but unlike an audio book, where I don't want to say all stories are predictable, but you can sometimes see where it's going, or with an audio book. I find that it's constant story. It's constant. Whereas when I'm listening to this D&D game, it's kind of like there is some story that I have to stop and listen to because I can't be distracted by it. But then a lot of the time, because they're rolling dice and they're discussing what they're going to do, so for example, they've just entered a hallway or something, and so what are you going to do? And while they're talking and just deciding what's going to happen, I'm just painting away.
And then light a fire and sing a couple of songs.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, when they're role playing, it's kind of
Like
do whatever.
that's a reference from a movie. If anybody gets it, fist bump.
Virtual fist bump.
I'm really into Reddit posts. There's a few people I follow: King Anna, Crackety, Quite, Diesel. A lot of people who are actually younger than me because they actually look at Reddit and I don't. But they pick all the sort of like weird stuff that people post on there, and they're just the bonkers stuff that people do. Yeah, I'm really into that, and I do like audiobooks is my thing. I love a good audiobook. The last one I read was Cathias Kane for the Emperor, and it had the towel in it. It was an old book.
Oh.
And towel.
Eventually, I'll read all the Warhammer collection novels.
Yes, a lot of you guys can't see it. William does have a vast collection of unread books.
I am collecting them.
It's pretty impressive, that is.
Hi Wayne, welcome back.
Wayne,
okay, so who's winning depends on your viewpoint.
I am.
I am currently winning points-wise, but my unmentionables are securely fastened to the nearest wall. So it depends on who you're asking. So yes, we're gonna get cracking on and see if we can finish. We have a feeling that this might be the last turn, but not necessarily. We might not disappear from online as soon as this is finished. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we might just chat and use obscure 90s references, or in your case, noughties references.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, Breezy gets to go first.
You get to shoot one of your readied models first.
One of my readied, steadied. Shoot. Right. I'm going to
have a look, see if I can really screw anything up.
I'm really digging Queen. I had a partner many years ago who was into Queen, and I wasn't at the time. And when we broke up, she left a cassette like she'd made of Queen songs, and I remember listening to it usually when I was drunk. I recently rediscovered how bloody good Freddie Mercury is.
Okay. For 2 command points. Now, you can pay 2 command points as well, so that we have to roll off to see if it works.
Have you got 2 command
I
points?
have 2 command points, but I want to use my 2 command points first to kind of interrupt the fact that you're.
Oh, I hate this. This is one of the things that
I
genuinely think is.
I can't see the Pathfinder, which is
a
real pain in my butt. But you've got 2 other ready models. Oh no, you've got 3. But you've got another ready model that I'd like to shoot at. So I'm going to spend my 2 command points to use this tactic to interrupt, so that I can pick one of my eligible models to shoot with before anybody else does it. Now, and this is why I'm pointing it out that you can spend 2 command points to stop me from doing this, and we'd have to roll off to see who wins.
So that means I've got to do that.
So it's up to you if you want to spend
Yeah, I'm
two
going to
of
have to
yours.
do it.
You're going to do that. So then we need to
I
roll
don't
off.
want to. Can you just explain to me what you plan to do?
I'm going to pick one of my models. It has to be one that's eligible to shoot.
Yeah.
And I'm reading that is because we're in the. Actually, no, because it says at the start of shooting phase, so it could be anybody. See, if you read this, does it have to be a readied model, or does it have to be any model that is eligible to shoot at some point this turn?
Yeah, it's legible, right? So
I can shoot anybody who is eligible, not necessarily ready.
no, I would say that readied models would get precedent over this because they are readied, and eligible model. It's something that can see and shoot.
So you see, if
It's
that's the case, so
it's
what I want to do
It's a high command point.
is I want to use somebody who's not actually ready to shoot.
Yeah, that
Okay.
guy.
So I want to at least get a chance
you
to
just
kill
like
that guy
At the
first.
start of the shooting phase, pick
Yep.
a model from your kill team that is eligible to shoot and shoot it before any other model.
I love audiobooks too. I do tons of driving every week, so I'm always listening to audiobooks in the car. I have The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, a couple of Game of Thrones, and a load of Tom Clancy. I did listen to some audio from The Hobbit, but it was an abridged version.
Hey, Wayne, have you read or listened to the Silmarillion?
If this
not
is
a
your
lot of
last
people
time,
can
once
read
you've
that.
finished, I will go back and watch the rest online later, once you post it.
Oh, no, that's
To be
fine.
honest with you, it's not necessary once I post it, it's once it's finished processing.
Yeah, it will go
It is an
straight
automatic
onto,
thing,
yeah,
so.
it sort of renders as.
So are you happy for me to use a model that isn't actually ready, because it's saying that because of the command points that it's
So
going
it
to
says
cost me?
pick a model that's eligible from your kill team.
So in other words, what I'm reading into that is any model that at some point this phase will shoot. So in other words, if I'd advanced him,
Yeah, and
who
given-
doesn't have an assault
given
weapon, he
the
is
high-
ineligible to shoot
given
anyway.
the high command.
So I
point.
want to shoot him, and I'll be shooting him into that, but you have the option to spend 2 of your command points to then cause us to have a roll-off to determine who actually gets to
Oh my
use
god,
it.
can we have a dance off?
No,
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't dance.
You see, essentially, the
Can
thing
we
is,
have a-
the
can we have a gay
unfortunate
off?
thing is with this is that
Alright.
you've got the advantage anyway with the initiative, but I'm interrupting that by getting one of my guys
Yeah,
in
I already know,
first.
you've told me 10 times. Do
so
it.
I'm going to do it.
And
So
I'm going to do it too. Ha 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 ha.
are you going to do it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so we need to roll off then to see who actually gets to do it.
Wish me luck, Wayne, please. Yeah, baby!
Ah!
Oh my
Right.
god. Right, so.
Now, is it who goes first? So yeah, you get to go first, but then I can still choose him.
No, you can't.
Who gets to go first?
Oh, okay.
So I'm still using that card, but now you're using it, which would mean that you can use somebody who hasn't got ready yet.
Bing. I know, it's going to
So
be
you
the rare
can
one.
shoot him. Yeah.
I'm going to use my full ballistic skill of.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't read the Silmarillion yet. He keeps putting it off for some reason. Probably because it's so damn difficult to read.
It's not a novel. It's an epic biopic narrative book of Arda, which is also the term for Middle Earth.
He does have some Black Library audiobooks too, but he wants more.
I am a huge Tolkien nerd.
Go on, just kill my Reaver before he gets to shoot you.
Oh, well, I'm still medium force. What's the demo? What is the ability?
+1 to wound rolls if he's
No,
obscured.
but I mean his No, it says +1 to wound. Yeah, I mean what is his?
He's
thingy thing? I can't. It's not here.
it'll be this one.
Yeah,
This
what is his
stack
thing?
here.
I don't think I've ever used
When you shoot this, when you pick a demolition specialist from your kill team to shoot in the shoot phase, you can add 1 to wound rolls to this model's ranged weapons in the face.
it. Alright, so instead of saying obscured, it says add 1. Okay.
So yeah, so his regular one is +1 to obscured models.
Yeah.
But you can spend a command point to +1 when you pick him to shoot. So you'd have to spend it now if you wanted to use it
Yeah.
to the wound rolls.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Right, I need 4s. If it's a 6, it's a mortal. I'm going to use my last command point to re-roll these
Oh, I
two.
really want these to fail again. This will be the end of that Reaver, the only
Okay.
Hail Mary that I've got.
Okay, guys, I need you to like, sub, and share because I want to get I can't rely.
The trouble is, don't forget, you've got like 15 second delay, so by the time you've actually said it. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
And
Plus, if you could see my library of personal books, you would see my problems.
Oh! Yeah, you don't have to worry. I got 2 1s again, and I have no command points.
Come on, 6. No, it wasn't a 6.
It wasn't. It was 2. I rolled 2 1s, and I rolled 2 1s again.
Plus, if you could see my library of personal books, you would see my problem. I always prefer an easier read. So do I. I don't like it hard work when I'm actually trying to read a book.
Yeah, you don't want to think too much about reading a book.
I don't have to try and decipher everybody's name either. That just slows me right down when I'm reading.
You picked the wrong universe, my son.
Yeah, I know. Okay, where's the...
I thought for ages it was Capia's claim, but it's Capia's claim. He's a commissar.
Well, Carbine. Here we go.
He's kind of Hebron Gaunt style commissar.
So it's Assault 2 at -1 because he's advanced.
Oh.
So
and
he's hitting on 4s.
Resistance. Oh, you're just...
Hitting on 4s. Oh, you only got one of them in. It's no AP on this. It's strength 4, toughness 4.
What?
Toughness.
3, sorry.
So I want 3s. There we go. There's a wound. Really do with this wound in him. No AP.
5. No, failed.
Injury roll. I really need a high roll here. I
Get it!
bounced
Get the
out.
suspense! No!
Ah! It's
Yes!
a flesh wound. However, it still counts. So if I can give something a flesh wound, I've broken your kill team. So we're really pushing it now. We're really kicking it now. Here we go. So right. So what needs to happen now is, I mean, if we both break each other's kill team, there is if both kill teams are broken. Once again, continues. Wait, hang on. The battle ends at the end of the battle round. If there is only one broken kill team on the battlefield.
Yeah, what have we both broken?
Otherwise, it's a battle round 4. It doesn't actually say. It looks like it could just be a draw. Victory conditions. If the battle ends because there is only one unbroken kill team on the battlefield, that kill team's player wins. Otherwise, each player scores 1 victory point for each model taken out of action by one of their models' attacks or psychic phase. The player with the most victory points is the winner. If players are tied for the most victory points, these players are drawn. So in other words, if we break each other's kill team, it then falls back to victory points.
Okay, well you're...
I'm up
1.
by 4. Well, I'm up at 4 at the minute. You're up by... I'm up by 2 at the moment.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot my first ready model.
I do like reading harder books sometimes. My collection is very eclectic. Yeah. Assault 2. 1. Nice. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Right, so what are we going to do now? You've got another ready model that you're going to shoot at me.
Right, so I'm going to shoot my DSA tactical support
Yep.
turret with the smart missile. You can choose smart missiles or another missile type. I'm going to investigate that.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot that at a scout.
Right.
It's a natural 6 and a supernatural 1.
Yes, because he's on top of the vehicle, so the vehicle could blow up.
We are both out of command points.
We are out of command points now, so yeah.
Right, I didn't need to bother doing the... you don't... Prescience.
What's that?
Well, I won the roll-off, but I didn't...
Didn't do anything, no.
Yeah.
But then, having said that, that also allowed you to then roll for a model that shouldn't have been able to shoot as well.
Yeah, and I would have...
So-
they would have shot at each other anyway.
Yeah, I mean that was the whole point of them being there.
6 of the 1s. I got a 6.
You got a 6. There we go.
And
What do you need to? What's the strength?
5.
5.
Scout.
Reese, what are the Tau like in kill team?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right,
they're
right.
hard.
Right, Pathfinders with railguns and a recon drone, and
I think the other thing as well. I think we've realised actually is that Space Marines seem to be boring, but that's because Space Marine on Space Marines. This game has been anything but boring. We've been chatting a lot, so it's dragged out.
Yeah.
But Space Marine on Space Marine is a drag.
yeah.
But
We initially
almost everything could be really good.
We initially did start with Space Marine and Space Marine. And things like Plasma Guy Tap
Oh.
was just like super killy.
They're social rail rifles. So.
Yeah, and drone. I kind of flesh out my list quite a lot with drones because they're only 7 points. So a lot of gun drones, and then you've got the Saviour Protocol, stuff like that. There's been no combat in this game.
I don't know what the timer is on YouTube at the minute.
Okay. We've been going since about 7:15.
7:45.
No, because he stream started.
Started it. Oh yeah, I had to start it again,
Restarted.
didn't I? Yeah. Oh okay, fair enough.
So we've got another hour.
Yeah, we got a bit.
Right, I got one in. How tough is your scout? 4.
I think he's no, he might be 3. Scout toughness 4.
No, strength
No.
5. So I needed 3.
Is he toughness 4?
There we go. Yeah.
Is it wounded? Oh, it's a 5. Yeah, he's wounded. And roll for injury. Or was that the
You've got
injury
to-
roll?
That was to wound. You can save it.
Oh, on a 3 up.
Yeah, there's no P. No, his save's not a 3. Scout
Oh,
should be a 4.
4 up.
Critical roll.
He's fine.
Damn.
I hate any game with Marines on Marines. It's always boring. Tales sound great. Glad I have them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had maybe 3 games of Ultramarines, and then I did Towers just to try them, and that actually helped me stick with them as an army.
Yeah, because you can still play with them in
Yeah.
Kill Team while you're
You
building
don't
up a
need
40k game.
you don't need to buy loads of models to play 40k. You can just get. You could buy a box of Fire Warriors and play Kill Team with them.
Yeah, and while you're playing with that, then you can start buying
Yeah.
the more expensive
And
models
I've done
and
that,
building
and I just realised Tau have so many options. You can have a stealth suit with a fusion blaster and stuff like that. It's
Right, so that's your DS9. So my scout is now going to return the favour to somebody. In fact, actually no, my scout is going to take a crack at your leader.
my leader.
Yep.
Wow.
So he is
Check the
comms
distance.
guy +1 this time. Don't need to check the distance because it's a 30 odd inch
36.
range.
So
It's 36 inch range. Yes, plenty.
no, you're more than half distance.
Oh yeah, because it's sniper rifle, you can ignore that. Sniper rifles ignore half distance.
Oh.
On a 6 it's a mortal wound. And I think it's a 6 to hit. I've forgotten where I put my book. What's here? Yeah, so a sniper rifle ignores the -1 for long distance. And also the my comms guy is going to ignore the
And that's
+1 to hit, which is ignoring the obscure.
yes. So it's hit on 3.
So yeah, let me just double check.
What is this? What is a scout's? Is it the same?
Sniper rifle. Ballistic skill for a scout is a 3 up.
Okay. But yes, the 3.
So yeah, so 3 up. Does not suffer the penalty to hit for being at long range. He's obscure, so it's a 4 up. +1 brings it back to a 3 up. I've got no command points to add that at all. And then if I roll a wound roll of a 6, it's a mortal wound.
Like my rare rifles, like
So,
on a 6 is
3 up.
mortal.
That's a 3. To wounds.
He's a fire warrior, so his toughness is it's 3.
Strength 4, so I need 3s. And a 6 is a mortal wound.
No, the mortal wound's on the.
No,
It's on
on
the
a wound
hit
roll. If you roll a wound roll of a 6 up for this weapon, it inflicts a mortal wound.
Right, Savior Protocol. I am still not broken because this will be number 5.
And a flesh wound there is number 6.
I'm going to take the Savior
So you
Protocol.
take the Silver Protocol anyway.
Oh.
Oh, it failed anyway. So a
Okay.
mortal wound on the guy.
Is that?
Injury
Oh,
roll.
it's an injury roll.
He's dead.
I have lost my leader.
So you're guaranteed to break at the end of this turn.
I want it to be.
However, you do have the ability, if you can, cause enough wounds on my army to automatically break my army, i.e. I'm plussing
I need to get down.
I'm plussing 3. He may have 1 or 2 fire warriors. I'm sure it's
How
a
much?
few more than that.
How much of my model has to see your model? I know how much I've got to see of you.
Any
How
of the
much mine?
fleshy part of your model to see any of the fleshy part of my model.
Right, I'm just getting the
But
heel
to actually,
of
yeah.
my rail finder in the corner on this guy. He's not ready though. So got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Readied. Please. is this guy. No, that guy is. You are. This drone is going to shoot him 2 shots. Not obscured, not a half range, so it's 5s. I got 1.
And this is going when?
Into that Reaver.
Into this Reaver here.
Pulse carbine is 5, so 3. Nope.
Okay, so my comms guy is going to take a Hail Mary shot yeah, because I think he's out of range. So yeah, so the Hail Mary shot at the drone. It's just going to be ballistic skill 3, -1 for long ranges, 4s. He's not obscured, so it's 4. That's a 6. Toughness 4.
Yeah, drone is toughness 4.
So I need 4s to wound. Nothing.
Failed. Right. This fire warrior will shoot at this guy, not obscured. You are in rapid fire range. He is a fire warrior, so his ballistic skill is 4. So 2 4s. We got 1, and I need a 3. Got it.
AP?
Nothing.
3 up. He's fine.
Nailed it. That's my ready models.
All of your ready models, and you had the initiative, so now you can fire one of your other models. We're not forgetting that was already fired.
I know. Right, so I'm going. So
Oh, that's because I put 2.
my rail finder is going to shoot the shot of the century, and you are outside. But oh God, this. It's the best weapon I've got for killing one guy dead.
You have to kill. You have to free. Yeah. I mean, your entire purpose now is to make sure that the end of this turn, everybody has a flesh wound or dead.
Right. So initially, I'm going to shoot my recon drone at this guy with the burst cannon. So it's 4.
So which one? Sorry, your recon drone going to shoot the Reaver? No, they're up there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's going to be 6s.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's the only one that hasn't shot yet.
Yeah. I got a 6.
He's too far away from the barrel.
I know. You've done what I wanted you to do, which was to come to me. It was a bit.
I left it until I knew that I was
in
in a good position to do it.
I was a bit too chicken shit with my rail finders. 3. Oh, fuck. Past watershed. I'm going to swear my head off now.
It's only past watershed in some parts of the
I
world.
know, and then when it's being replayed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're going to get demonetized. Oh.
I don't have monetized videos. Okay, so my heavy bolt pistol
12-inch range.
is going to go for a headshot in this guy. Because I'm now just looking to pick up as many points as I can, just in case you do take out my guy. That you do break my kill team. Heavy bolt pistol is pistol 1. 3s. Oh no, you are obscured. Not really a lot I can do about that.
What is the range?
It's 4s. Oh, it's 12-inch. 12-inch pistol. So I'm within 6 inches.
Yep.
So 4s. No, you only got 3.
Rail finder. Shot of the century. Into that.
So between the legs of his mate,
Yeah.
or is it between the vehicle and his mate?
Comms like, dude, you might want to get
Don't.
your head down.
Move. That's what he's saying in the comms there. Don't move
Right.
a muscle.
4. Alright, so it's 5 because you're long range, and then it's 6 because you're obscured. But,
Yeah.
but I removed the 6 because of the recon drone, so it's
Oh,
5.
damn.
I need a 5, and I don't have any command points. Can I get a command point to get command point?
Nope.
Oh.
That's
I
not
want
5.
to break free.
Alright.
And I've got-
I don't have anything else to shoot.
okay,
So.
I have one more drone here. And 2 shots. Long range, you're not obscured. So it makes it a 6.
Nothing.
Nada.
And nobody's in combat. So,
And I have no things I think I have lost.
you may have done. So, let us just read through the morale phase. Nice and carefully. Do you want to roll just for the sake of rolling it? Which is check to see if your kill team is broken.
Is it?
If all models in your kill... Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, sorry. If all models in your kill team have flesh wounds, are shaken or are out of action, it is broken. Otherwise, if more than half of the models in your kill team currently have flesh wounds, are shaken or are out of action, it may be broken. You only have 1 flesh wound. I've only taken out half of your army.
You haven't yet.
No, I mean given flesh wounds.
Yeah.
It says more than half. So I don't think I do it yet. I don't think I've won yet.
Okay.
However, on the other hand, I am. Because I need to check to see if my kill team is broken because
I've got
1,
one.
2, 3, 1.
Got
No, you haven't done it to me either. 3 of my guys are perfectly unscathed and 3 of mine are either dead or out of action. So neither of us need to check to see if we're broken.
But I do need to do the flesh wound
But
thing.
each guy does need to make sure that they're not broken. So, hang on.
Oh, how do you do this? Because I don't.
So, thankfully, so the game might not end just yet.
Right, good.
We
I
might
was
have
thinking-
one more
just
turn.
thinking,
This is
jeez.
very, very right. So one more guy dead on your side. You do need to start checking. Same for me. Okay, so you must take a nerve test for each of your models that have a flesh wound, and for your other models if your kill team is broken.
Well, that means right. So
Hang on.
that's 5.
Take a
that's
nerve test
6.
for a model. Roll a d6 and apply the following cumulative. So, which model? Is it only one model that you need to check for? Okay, so roll a d6.
No, right. So.
Yeah.
4.
And then you need to plus 1 for every model that is shaken or out of action.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is over his
No,
leadership.
no, he's not shaken. It was only 9.
Yeah.
Because, and then minus 1 for every friendly model within 2 inches. So he is now shaken, which is one of these tiny little square little things.
I finally get to use the radiation.
Yeah, you don't really want to because it now means that he cannot do anything in the next turn. He cannot move, he cannot shoot, he cannot do anything this turn. In other words, he's cowering in fear because all of a sudden a Reaver just turned around, and actually I forgot to add that my Reaver has a mask on, which minuses 1
I think
to your...
that might be a charge.
No, it's Reaver is wearing territories. Enemy models must subtract 1 from their leadership if they are within 3 inches of any Reaver or Reaver Sergeant models. He might not actually be within 3 inches, so he might not have to actually minus 1. No, he was. So yeah, his leadership was actually minus 1 to what it already was. So, which means he would have... It's minus 1 to his leadership. It doesn't really do it. It doesn't change the result. It just means that you would have...
If you charge this guy...
So first of all, what I would have done was I was probably going to throw a shock grenade at him, which essentially causes you to be shaken. And then what I would have then done is, I would be, causing you some hell of a trouble. But either way, I'm charging that Pathfinder this turn.
But would I get to do Overwatch?
No, because he is shaken. He is cowering in fear.
Oh, nice. So
He
that is
cowering
kind of
in fear.
Sorry, I'm collecting
However,
my salty tears for...
I also need to do one for this guy because he has a flesh wound. So he rolled a 3. He pluses 2. And for friendly models within 2 inches, would you say? Yeah. So yeah, he's not within 2. So it's 3 plus 2 is 5. His leadership is 7. So turn 4. Turn 4. So, yeah, so this isn't the
sweet,
last
no
turn.
calories.
Well, it's just water then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to roll for initiative again. Because this definitely is going to be a pivotal turn, I reckon. We're either both going to be broken or, yeah. So, just bear in mind, so you can remove all of your regular tokens except for the shaken token.
Oh, I like shaking Stevens.
And then we roll for initiative. That's initiative of 3.
That's initiative of 10.
So, you get to go first again this turn.
My drone is going to charge your reaver.
He will fire Overwatch.
At my reaver.
Which
No,
is
I haven't got my drone.
sixes.
My gun drone.
That's a 6.
Damn it, William.
Toughness 4.
Drone is toughness what?
That's a 5 to wound.
Shit, what am I looking at? 4. I have
Fail
my
to
command.
save.
I have my 1 command point. Ooh, just used it. Oh god,
Still
damn it!
failed it.
Oh, you got to do wounding.
And wound it. It's flesh wound.
I can still.
And you can still charge.
Oh, which I need. 7 inches.
6 inches.
When it goes wrong.
Are you going to use any of that charge range?
Oh, what did I get?
You do not. Obviously, if you only got 6 and you can't make it into combat, then that's fine. You don't necessarily make it into combat.
Can I get in the way?
I can just run around it. I mean, my charge range will just go around it.
Holy Manoli.
What, you're going to try and charge
I
that as well?
could legit try and charge that. So this one is when I get 6. Yeah, I'm moving this guy.
Does have to get closer to an enemy model, I believe. If I will have a look at... I mean, you can just leave him here. If it's a failed charge, you can just leave him exactly where he was. You know for a fact that my charge move isn't going to go anywhere near that drone.
Val decides to thus charge this
If the
drone.
model cannot finish its move while following these restrictions, i.e. moving, charging, the charge fails and the model is not said to have charged. However, the model can move up to its charge distance as long as that move takes it as close as possible to at least one of the targets of his charge and not within 1 inch of any enemy models. In other words, yeah, you do have to make a beeline straight for that model. So you can either leave it where it is or make a beeline straight for that
I'm
route.
leaving where it.
Okay.
Does that mean I can't shoot?
You know, because you need to put a charge token next to it, and you wouldn't have been able to charge with it at all
Where's
anyway.
the charge token?
The electric. This is going to be great. See you Saturday. Yes, definitely. I'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah.
I will bring all of this with me, and I might even get to finish all the final details on it. There are a few bits and pieces.
Alright,
I
while
need to
you're
finish.
while you're on the interweb, Wayne, is there any chance I could pinch a lift off you on Saturday to the club? Because my boyfriend is DJing in Bedford, so I'm without wheels. So if you could, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
On your behalf.
You're calling an Uber on YouTube.
Yeah. I'd appreciate it if you can. If you can't, it's cool. I'll get a cab or I'll ask someone else. But if you could, that'd be golden.
Okay, dokie. So, what else are you going to do with your
Right.
movement?
So, this drone here,
Is it going to charge him?
I'm gonna say. Well, what do you want as well? Because it's not 10 inches and it's not 11 inches.
You'll need a 10-inch charge to be within an inch.
But that would have been within an inch because it had a set of 6. 1 inch would have been in combat.
Within an inch?
Yeah.
Yes, a 6-inch charge. And you rolled a 6. What are you on about?
Did I get it wrong?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not a 7-inch charge, it's a 6-inch
What
charge.
did I get? Oh.
In other words, you want to stop that Reaver from getting into combat with your Pathfinder.
Yeah. I'm measuring from the model.
Right, yeah, I measured from the base.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so forget that. Okay.
Well, no, you still put the charge token next to it, but you can get him into combat.
Yeah. Okay, my apologies for once. Yeah, so I actually do tune out from seeing the pace on these guys, which is kind of like the whole point, I think. Alright, so that worked. Wow. Hang on a second. No, yeah, you're tied in combat now.
Yeah, that Reaver can now not move. Unless, of course, I fall back. No, I can't fall back because it was charged.
It's the next turn you can fall back.
Yeah, which, yeah.
These two guys going to be readied.
Sorry guys, I missed that about a cab. Do you need a lift on Saturday, Reese? She would love a lift if you can take her to the club on Saturday. I can take you home, or if Wayne goes that way home at the same time, then whatever, we'll figure that out. But yeah, if possible, please, Wayne. Yeah.
I would super appreciate that. Darren's gigging, so busy month of gigging, unfortunately. Right, so this drone has an 8-inch movement.
Excuse me.
It's moved. Right, I've readied these guys. That's moved. Risk it for a biscuit. Right, so the
No problem. I can do both to and from. No worries.
thank you.
Sorted. There we go.
I'll chat with you on Facebook to let
There we
you know
go.
where I live. My Lebensstrafe. I will.
Text you his address or
Yeah,
message
I
him
won't
his
say it online because
No.
then the internet.
You live at 555-123. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's your phone number. Sorry.
Right, yeah, my phone number is
555.
111. Screw you.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. Excuse you. Oh, what did we do? He said excuse you. I don't know what we said. Must have.
Was he
Something-
saying rude words?
Something might have slipped out.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I don't know.
William,
So
put it
embarrassed.
away.
So embarrassed.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
Anyway,
annoying.
yeah. So welcome to the 21st century where you can call an Uber on YouTube.
Yay! Thank you. And
Um,
I would like a 12-inch stuff crust meteor.
That's what Wayne does when he's at the club, isn't he? He orders a
Oh,
pizza.
he's a pizza. Yeah, he's a pizza guy. I might get some. Oh yeah, I might throw in for some pizza. No, I don't know what I'm looking at you. I'll buy the garlic bread if you buy the pizza.
Oh, I burped. Did I burp? Did I say excuse me as well? I don't know if I did. I think I usually do.
Yeah, your flatulent level is quite low today, so it must have been
That's
damaged.
alright, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, your farts could be used as
Gaga maggot.
You're illegal in some countries under the Geneva Convention. Oh right, I've got to seriously take a. Right, so
Your goal now is to break my kill team. If my kill team does not break,
can I get right up here?
how far is your movement?
7.
Yeah, I mean you're climbing up the outside of the building. Essentially, you're using the containers and using them to climb up, so it's fine.
Yeah, so it's 5 up, and then I get 1. And then the recon drone
Can shoot me nearby.
is going up.
There we go. Forward.
Forced.
All right, is that everything moved? So it's Wilhelm's turn,
Is the Pope Jewish?
and so I will
See, you
ready
haven't
my
watched.
scout.
You haven't watched Bottom either, so you.
Bottom.
I
I
can't-
watched like one episode where they got stuck on top of the Ferris wheel, but didn't really actually watch it.
Oh my god, he's tough.
And here we go. Something you
Oh.
weren't watching for is this Reaver is 2 inches down, 4 inches across, and 1 inch in. So that's 7 inch charge range into your shaken Pathfinder.
That is more than 7 inches, sure.
2 inches down,
Yeah.
4 inches across,
Turn
which is
around.
6. No, it's 4 inch straight line. 4 inches across and
No,
then 2 inches.
no, you're not going that way. You've got to go around that.
2 inches down,
Yeah.
4 inches across.
Yeah, and how many?
Well, which the space would be there.
Yeah, and then from
And
there
then it's
to
1
there.
inch from there to there to get into combat a 7-inch charge.
Oh, it's at 7 now.
I just said it's
No,
7-inch
you
charge.
didn't. You said 6.
Wayne, did I just say it was a 7-inch
No,
charge?
you said 4.
Oh, it's time for a late night KT learning. Oh, it's Dale Cartwright. Hello, welcome. We're getting towards the end of this one. And that's only 6 inches. So it's 2 inches down.
You get to do your...
It's 4 inches to the corner of the track, which is, oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, you're dragging it.
So that was, yeah. Oh, fucking.
He's stuck on the...
It caught him. There we go. So, oh no, he can't be within an inch of that guy, so he does need to step back to there. That's as close as he can get without breaking the rules.
To the world of YouTube, this guy is a fantastic painter.
I'm also the loud, angry, sweary one that orders pizza. Well, yeah. I don't know what you said, William. I missed how many you said. Ah, I'm sure I said 7 inches. Anyway, yeah, it must have been, because 6 inches only gets into hair if I had an extra inch.
Well, I said you said
Hang on! 1 command point.
This is Royale de Cheese right here.
And it was worse. So, he's an inch even further away now. So there we go. Right. So he's now an inch further. He did charge, so he can't shoot
so
either.
after all that, you ended up...
I ended up worse off than when I started.
You're such a whinging pom.
Yeah. Okay, so, moving on to Ready Fire.
What, little old me?
Yeah, because you won the initiative, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ready Fire.
Ready
And my
fire.
revert is in the absolute arse end of nowhere there, after failing miserably his charge. Well, he didn't fail miserably, he was only an inch short,
Rapid
and then
fire.
became 2 inches short.
I get 2 shots, and I get 2 shots into the sniper, which is the most logical person to shoot.
No, it's not.
Why not?
I mean, admittedly, my sniper can do you damage, but if your aim is to break my kill team, you've either got to kill or put flesh wounds on
and that's
everything.
Alright.
He's already got a flesh wound. Now, I'm not going to say don't shoot at him. If you want to, that's fine, but I'm just saying, for you to get
legit,
closer to winning, you need to break.
Right, so he's got my sniper, so the passive ability is reroll ones, which I have not been doing. Are you within an inch of that vehicle? Yeah, if I get 1, but 1 causes...
There's not, a sniper's passive ability isn't re-rolling ones though, is it?
Yes,
That's his,
it is.
I thought that was his tactical ability.
I put him in down.
Yeah, sniper's special to shoot. You
Plus
can,
1 to
oh,
shoot.
add 1 to the wound rolls. Right, okay, yeah.
What?
No, sorry, no, sorry, I thought the passive ability was the command
His
point
passive
ability.
ability is plus 1 to shoot.
Yeah, sorry, it's command point is the, is plus 1 to... No,
Yeah,
no, the passive ability of a sniper is plus 1 to re-roll ones.
That's it.
His plus 1 to hit rolls. His plus 1 to that is the command point.
That's that.
So
That's
that
fine.
is-
I should have finished it plus 1. No, reroll ones. That's why.
It's getting late and we're getting right down to the wire
I
now.
don't-
So we're going to see what
I
happens.
don't do paperwork anymore. It's all electronic because I just make mistakes like that. I
Yeah.
just gotta get people to look at my work.
Just
Right.
write CP next to that.
Now I've got another one of these. I'm going.
Write it out again.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So he's going to shoot at who? Is he going to shoot at the...
knock.
What is it?
No. The witty comeback is come in.
Oh, okay.
Knock.
Go in.
There you go. Then you destroy that person's joke. As if
Oh, right.
knock jokes are relevant outside of a playground.
Well, you know.
No,
Same
I don't know.
as telling
I
somebody,
like
you're
when-
not coming to my birthday
I like
party.
when people say, and it's like, I don't know. It's like people when they end a word with in it. But I had this argument with Darren yesterday with the word in it. You say, I'm just going out in it. Right? Now, in it is a shortened version of isn't it?
Which is also short for is not it.
Yeah, but that would say, that isn't right.
Yeah.
But I try to tell Darren, it's evolution of language, and in it is now a word to describe an action
Yeah.
at the end of a sentence. So I'm going out in it.
Yeah.
rather than you can't say I'm going out, isn't it? Or isn't it not?
Unless of course you're Alexander Armstrong in that in that sketch show that they do where he's that fighter pilot in World War One.
No idea what you mean.
Oh, what? Oh man, our references just fly around like Captain America.
It's because I'm older than you.
Yeah, fine.
You're like a little baby.
Would one like to shoot at who are you shooting at? Your sniper was about to shoot at the Reaver.
You busted into some Shakespeare right there. You need to get a little pipe now. Oh my god, get a pipe, mate. I've seen them. Oh, and you start saying the word dope, and then you are a full neck beard.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not a full neck beard because you are married.
Yeah. Well, that helps. Okay, so who is your sniper going to shoot at?
Okay, my sniper. I've just realised that he is not ready, so I can't shoot him.
Oh no, you can't. No, the only one you've got over there is these two, yeah.
Right, so my
DS9.
We should have a drinking game. Every time we say the word cock.
Captain America. No, that's. It was a reference to the first Avengers movie, where they were throwing references around, and Captain America doesn't understand the references until somebody does one thing, and he goes, "I understood that reference." That's what I mean, because most of the time, me and Reese, we throw references around at each other, and half the time it either goes over our heads or every so often I might actually catch one. It's kind of a bit like that reference in itself. It's like referenceception going on there.
Oh my God.
The reference of Captain America's reference
we're
taking
the whole new world of Inception.
Yeah.
Right here. Right now. Pushing the
He
boundaries.
gets me now, yeah.
Pushing yeah, I know, it's because the age difference. You know, he was still in diapers.
It's also a case of whether the reference is close enough or pop culture enough to actually catch it in the first place.
Yeah, I have I've seen these films and I've forgot them.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
brilliant.
Exactly.
I can watch movies and I genuinely won't remember what happened. Oh, unless it's something.
It's a bit like meeting somebody whose name is so and so Anderson, and it's a bit like walking them into the room and going, Mr. Anderson. And unless of course so unless of course just because it's a well-known pop culture reference, it doesn't really mean that you're gonna get it.
Oh, I just did a really good GIF. Oh, I've got to show you this after this because it's really funny.
His age helps.
Yeah, you are. I like little baby. Well, no, you're not.
I do actually. To be fair, I do tend to be the youngest of all of my peer groups. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. So, your DS9, DS8 is going to shoot at what?
At what? That's what he's going to shoot at. Which
Well,
one's at what?
I mean, it helps that you don't actually need to see what you want to shoot at. So, I mean, obviously nobody can shoot at that Reaver. So you've got my combat Reaver, my comms guy.
Oh, the issue here is that you actually this is tougher than that.
Yeah.
And I get to book you first.
Yes, but he's also packing. Is he packing a pistol?
Packing a pistol.
I believe a Reaver does. He is packing a pistol as well as his carbine. I'll just double check that while we're looking because I should actually be. Oh no, because he's been charged, so he can't shoot.
Yeah. Right. So the DS8. You know they did that because of the DS9.
What? No. Yeah. What about it? Sorry. Reference went over my head again.
That's the Cardassian.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Are we gonna like?
Let's get on with let's get on with this game.
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry. Right, because we have viewers, and it's not for us. This is quite early.
Yeah.
Right. So my DS8.
Yeah. Torah. Yeah.
Like the film. 8.
Yep.
Or the magic 8 ball.
Magnificent 8.
8.
What was it? Magnificent.
Escape from 8 to Draz.
Hey, wasn't a woman in red from Battlestar Galactica number 8? Or was she number 9?
She's number 7.
Oh, 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Again, I missed that one. All right. Anyway, go on. Roll the dice.
Right. So I need. this dude here.
Yeah, what about him?
If I got a 1, would that classify as going?
Yeah, he's within an inch of it, yeah.
That's
He's
a bit-
within an inch of the building.
So, whereas this guy, I don't have a chance of vis-a-vis. He is very close.
He's close, but yeah, I mean, it's...
Is there a cigar? Probably.
Is he within an inch of the vehicle? He is, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't
Right.
really matter either way. Yeah.
Doesn't really.
And I mean, to be fair,
matter.
a mortal wound though, I mean, at the end of the day, they're both Primaris Marines. So...
Okay, guys, there is some lag, so.
You're going to stand there shaking dice for 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to count.
And then
1,
they'll be waiting once they talk to
2.
you
Oh my
15
God,
seconds afterwards before you actually roll the dice.
Alright, screw it. Well, if
Yeah.
you do like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe, tell us feedback, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
feedback. Yeah,
We're
even
trying
if,
to make this better.
even if it's negative feedback, as long as it's constructive, because we can't get better unless we get some sort of feedback.
Yeah, I know we gab.
We do
quite a
gabber on a bit. But, I mean, maybe that's what they like. Let us know.
And well, if you wanted to talk about specific things, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I could talk about.
We could even put up a poll on the Facebook page. My base of operation Facebook page on the Monday before we stream about
Yeah,
things
should we
to talk
talk or
about.
not?
Yeah. So he's done that already. He's liked it. He's subscribed. He's done all sorts to it. So
I know you,
Good
Wayne,
luck.
because you're a bloody star.
You are one of my 3rd tier and above patrons.
Yeah.
Your name does keep going across the bottom of the screen.
Also, get on Instagram. This is me.
That's you. All of my links are in the description and also about to pop up in the chat when I actually get it done right. But anyway, would you like to roll your dice, Reese?
I would. I need 1s or 6s. I got 2 6s. Holy, that support turret.
This support tower's done actually some decent work.
That's right. Yeah. Usually they don't do.
Usually
anything.
hasn't done anything.
I need 3s. I got a 1 wound. 1 wound. 1 wound. A wound of a 1.
And what is the save on that? AP, sorry?
AP.
Diddly squat. Who were you shooting at? Sorry, were you shooting at? Oh, you're shooting at this guy. That's a save.
Thank you. Right, go and do your ready shit.
Yeah, so my sniper is going to take a shot at... Oh! You know something what we weren't doing earlier is taking a full test. When I shoot at somebody who's on top of these things, whether you take a full test. But to be fair, I don't think that it's you're actually that far away. I don't think it's that far enough to actually hurt, so we'll ignore it. But my sniper, +1 to hit. Which I'm
Only
on
if you're a
2.
skill. No, it
No,
wasn't.
not for the comms. +1 to hit. Shooting at him. So he's on a 2.
Are you sure? Why is it a 2?
It was a 6 anyway.
What is it?
+1 to hit.
Oh, that's a mortal wound.
No,
a
it's not.
rail
That's
rifle.
just a hit. If
Alright.
this is a 6
Yeah,
again,
rail rifles.
there'll be a more wound. I know, Reese. I'm going to look into it and see if it would suit me.
Yeah,
At the moment, I'm struggling to see how I would use it.
But you don't have to. You can.
What's that? Instagram.
You don't have to. You can look at other people's. What I do, I look at other people's
That's
work.
5 to wound. No AP. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Wayne, I mean, to start with, just have an account. You've got my B of OPS live tag. That you can just put pictures of your models on
Yeah,
it.
right. So I need a 5.
And then you can follow and have a look at other people's
I
models.
failed his wound.
Injury roll.
Is it too late to put the wound on the drone? No, I don't want to do it.
And it's
One
flesh
flesh
wound.
I got a 1 straight away. Right, I have a fire warrior.
So that was my sniper that's
Oh,
shot. He hooked underneath the other bench.
oh my god. That was bad.
There was a wind going through the window. The mic wouldn't have picked that up, but yeah. So basically, my window just started talking to Reese.
Yeah. Strange thing is, I understood it. Oh, you crafty bugger! I can't see that guy.
Not by design. He was was supposed to be in combat.
I can see the tip of his grapple.
No, it doesn't count. Has to have some fleshy bits on show. Easy.
Rein that one in the tiger.
Keep that one internal.
Well, yeah, using.
It's made it worse.
You know what,
Anyway,
I'm telling
right.
you, you're worse than I am. Oh, really? So do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, no, I'm not.
Says I'm cheating. Right.
It did!
Yeah.
It says oh my god. No, we are not going down that route of filth. Right, this guy shoot that guy, can't see him. I need a 6. Or a 1.
Yep, one will blow up the crane that he stood next to. Yet somehow the scout would be unscathed.
Missed. I keep getting in between. Right, so that's my last rated unit now.
Hang about. I can see his head, but I think it's too far away. It's 24-inch range. Oh no, he's not. He's not too far away. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take a single shot at him. 4's to hit, 3's. -1 for long range, -1 for obscured. Is a 5 to hit or a 1 to blow up those barrels that he stood right next to. And that's 3.
We've not had that happen first.
We haven't, yeah. I mean, it was an interesting rule that that the barrels and crates can explode in the vehicles. Yet none of them have done. Oh, one of them has. Right at the beginning of the game when I had my
that's how
one of them did. That's
right,
why he ended up
so my
having a
rail
flashlight.
rifle was going to shoot at this guy. I got rapid fire, but he has a flesh wound now. So
Yeah, it's
now,
-1.
So he's now hitting on 5s.
Yep.
And the recon drone does.
No, because he's not obscured. It's just
Oh no, but I can shoot that. Look at it.
well, this guy here.
Yeah, you're in range.
With rapid fire.
Yeah.
Right, so you're a -1. At -2, but you can -1. So essentially, you're still firing at the same.
It doesn't really matter which one I shoot
It doesn't
at.
really matter.
They're the same. So
But I think it depends on what you want to do in terms of winning the game to break the kill team.
it doesn't matter. I have a pop that.
No.
Right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to shoot at the commons guy because he's been buffing that bloody scout. Right, 2 shots. I need a 5. If I get a 1, it's a kaboom. If I get a 6, it's a mortal wound. So either way.
Yeah.
Because it's a rail rifle. Right. I get a kaboom and a 1 shot
And a
hit.
hit. Yeah. So there's a mortal wound onto the Primaris Marine.
And it's strength.
For the crane, just literally just went.
A part of it, and he got hit by
On the side of it.
shrapnel and.
As one of the plasma conduits that powers the crane exploded in his face. And
it
you
got
also
hot.
hit him with a plasma, with a
Solid slug.
solid slug
It's
of.
a dart. It's like a dart
Yeah,
made
so-
out of depleted.
Did it go through his
Solid.
armour to actually wound him?
I need a strength 6, so you have 3. Yes,
Yes,
AP4.
it wounded him. AP4, he can't save it. That goes right through his shoulder.
Rail rifles, baby. Wayne, rail rifles. Rail finders.
And he's only got another. No, that's. Was it D3 wounds?
Yeah, that was the wound. D3. So that's
D3
probably-
wounds, so it's only 1 more wound. He's got 0 wounds left, so roll for injury. And
Hey.
he's got a flesh wound. There we go. So, more than half my team now has.
And you
It's-
shot everything. So
I've now shot all of my ready models.
Instead of
Yeah.
you shot everything. Yeah, when you occasionally talk to someone and then you whistle.
I want my front teeth back. Yeah.
Or for Christmas is my teeth. I hate that song.
Yeah.
Me in
Anyway,
the head.
right. So where are we going?
Where are we going?
What are we doing? Because I've got free reign to shoot at everything that can shoot now. Because
Alright, so
the
my
only 2 models I've got left is the model that charged and the model that was charged.
recon drone,
Okay.
burst cannon. I need 1s and 6s.
1s and 6s. 1's to blow up the crane,
And
and 6s to actually hit him.
this This is spicy. I like it.
Although you don't really want, you either want to blow up the crane or hit him.
Yeah. I would rather it blow
Oh,
up.
actually, you'd rather it blow up because actually you actually want ones because the
burst cannon is
sixes
not
are
going-
likely to not. You might not wound him.
With this game, when we played Marines on Marines, it did very quickly become one-sided.
Yeah.
Like if I got off with the plasma,
Yeah,
rifle guy.
absolutely. Whereas this is very much.
We've not had a game when it's been. Yeah, we've gone right to the. I think the last game.
This is going down to the wire. This is
Yeah,
really.
it's not. I like. That's why I like the tap.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go.
Ones and sixes.
You want ones? There we go. Two.
Oh
of
my god!
them. Now this is it. Oh, actually, yeah, because.
I hit. I got.
So you got two mortal
two
wounds.
ones and two sixes.
Two sixes. Unfortunately, the mortal wounds supersede it, so he's got a wound. I'm not sure how this works. Now, I did get the designer commentary here. Here we go. This is something because we need to figure out what order this needs to go in. I got the designer commentary.
I just literally made it complicated by getting what I wanted.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want. Now we just need to figure out what order they go in.
Quite frustratingly, sometimes the drones do better than the POW.
There is a question here and about what order. If I have allocated multiple attacks with damage characteristics of 1, that's not what I'm looking at. Is this the... Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, if I have allocated multiple attacks with a damage characteristic of 1, your mortal wounds, to a single model with a wounds characteristic of 1, which he does, he only has a flesh wound, so he's only got 1 wound, and that model is damaged by the first of these attacks, what happens? You will make a single injury roll with a single dice and apply the results. The remaining attacks are not resolved. So therefore, even though you got two mortal wounds and two hits, you can only make 1 injury roll for the turn, so or for that particular round of shooting. So all of those attacks, bar 1, get lost.
That is probably the single most thing that annoys me with Kill Team is how you can even hit, you can lose.
Yeah. So unless I've got that wrong, and if somebody wants to actually write it down.
Because I'm thinking.
Our game with me and Wayne's.
Because I'm thinking, I know this is the
got
legit,
down to the
but
wire.
it's just crazy. I don't imagine where you could just lose shots.
Me and Wayne's. I was using my. Was I using the Blood Angels, and Wayne was using my Skitaring, and that went down to the wire that we had to have a 10-minute discussion to figure out who won.
Oh, here you go. Can a model both fire, overwatch and retreat? No, not as a reaction to the same charge attempt.
Yeah.
However, a model that has fired overwatch earlier in the phase, as a reaction to a different charge, can react to a subsequent charge attempt by retreating.
Yeah, and you can fire overwatch as well, if you're not already in combat.
But you can't react. So you can back out. Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. I haven't read this.
So, do you want to do it for...
Yeah, it's just
Should we
annoying.
just-
I
yeah.
actually got a really good roll.
Yeah, it was a really good roll. But
No, I'm happy with that.
if you roll more than a 3... No, he's not. He's got another flesh wound. There we go. Okie dokie.
Frustratingly annoying.
So that was that. Your rail rifle is fired. It's now just the drone left.
Yeah. 2 shots. Or a 1 or a 6 again.
Yeah, because he is close enough to the vehicle.
There you go. 1.
There's a 1. That's mortal wounds, and he's perfectly fine, so he's okay. He's down to 1 wound.
And that is.
That is it. So we're in combat. Yeah, we're in combat.
Oh,
so
yeah, so
your
my
drone is gonna just bop
One
my
attack,
Reaver on the head. Hey, 6s.
And strength. 3.
Toughness 4.
Yep.
Hey,
Actually, headbutted you guy.
3. And he failed to save. So he is down to 1 wound as well. Let me just pop that on there. This is my Reavers have. Okay, I keep losing my data
He will have
cards.
2 attacks.
He should do. Yeah, Reavers have
With the
2
butt of
attacks
his rifle.
with the butt of his rifle. 3s. This is that one. 4. And a 4. Nope. Nada. So we're still in combat. Except you can fly, so you can move away.
This shaken thing, is it just
now
one
gets
turn?
removed because we're in the morale phase, so you remove your shaken tokens. However, he's likely to get shaken again.
Yeah,
and he's likely to get shaken again as well. You can understand now, as you start losing models and you start having to take rolls, when people get shaken, they're likely to be shaken again. Unless, of course, it was an unlucky roll, but because of the way that your army has fallen apart, the likelihood is it's going to happen again.
Excuse me, your arm.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm any better.
I'm not sure I understand.
I changed the theory accent to Australian for fun.
Fair enough. Right, so...
They changed it now.
Oh, actually, sorry, you don't remove the shaking token just yet.
I stood on this yesterday by accident, and it came out with a really philosophical thing. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
You don't remove the shaking token just yet. Because first of all, if all models in a kill team currently have flesh wounds, are shaken or are out of action, which is not the case. However, if more than half of your kill team is, you've got 5 models that are dead, 6 he's shaken and he has a flesh wound, but that doesn't count, you just count one of them. Now you're over half, you now need to roll 2d6. And if the result is greater than the highest leadership,
the highest leadership
that is still alive and is not shaken.
I've got a fire warrior.
Right.
I can't find it. I've written this very bad. I think that says 6.
Right. But that's above 6.
I've got yeah, I think it's right.
Is that your highest leadership is to 6?
Yes.
Your pathfinders, what are your pathfinders?
Oh, they're 5.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I have one with... Oh, wait. Is it the team? Yeah, 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, your kill team's broken.
Oh.
You failed the leadership test, so it means your kill team is broken. Now, you want me... Now, yeah, well, you either want me to... Either way, it's kind of a null point now, because
I've lost, you've killed more.
I have 2 guys that are untouched, but I have 4 out of my 6 models. So I will roll to see if my kill team is broken. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that actually breaks my kill team as well, because I believe that my highest is
7.
only 7. So my kill team's broken too. So both of our kill teams are broken at the same time. We have completely mullered the bejeebus out of each other. You now remove your shaken token, and then roll your roll to see if anybody else is shaken. Although it's a fairly moot point right now because the game is finished, because we're both broken. But we can just see if anybody's shaken if you want to see if any of my guys got shaken. No, it's a moot point, so we count out the victory points, and I was on 5, you were on 2, and over on camera, let's say. Thank you very much.
I really enjoyed that game. That's brilliant.
That's a win to the Blood Angels, but that was down to the wire. That was a really fun game. Another time, guys, at the Weagles. Another time, guys, at Weagles, you could use my Gothic City board for Kill Team. Have we seen it? No, I haven't seen it. That's what you need Instagram for, Wayne, so you can pop a picture on there so that I can see it.
Yeah. Is it the Grove City? I think I've played it with Alexander Hodes and his Tyranids. I think I've seen it. Oh yeah, because it had the Warhound Titan on it during one of the day things. That game,
what a game! That was an awesome game, and I tell you what we will do is, now that we're finished, that was a fantastic game. Let's just bring this camera up a little bit here, and we can come into there. If I Reese, you can just about see. Oh, my butt. There we go. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Oh, is that going to stay there? There we go. Wow, what a game! I'm gonna seem a bit rude because I'm gonna keep looking at my computer behind me to check on the chat. But that was great, wasn't it?
Oh.
I'll tell you what. Can somebody just give me a quick time check at the bottom of the YouTube video? How long have we been streaming for?
Oh, I can do that.
Because I believe we've only got 4 hours on the stream. That was an amazing game. That came down right to the wire. Unfortunately, it just came down to how many models we killed, and because both of our kill teams got broken at the same time. But of Reese's models, I killed
It's
5.
not saying.
But
It said 3 hours ago, so I think we
yeah, so yeah, we're pushing. I mean, I restarted it at 7, so at any moment. Well, we will wrap it up soon anyway. But if anybody, well, we've got how many have we got? We've got 2 of you watching at the moment. So feel free, give us some feedback. Maybe I know, Wayne, you were interested in going back and watching the bits that you missed. But we would love some feedback to how this is, how it looks,
Yeah.
but also the format. You know, we're just a couple of people just sitting here playing a game, and we do go off on tangents for a while. I mean, if you cut this video down into the moments that we were actually playing the game, this video would probably only be about an hour
See,
long.
the thing is, like, particularly in a game like this, like, the initial couple of turns is just manoeuvring models. Because it really came down to that last 2 goes.
Those last 2 goes actually decided the game. And there's literally half the game. We're at the end of turn 4 now.
And this is one of them games where, which was quite rare in 40k, is, you know, I lost the game, but it was fun, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I remember that happening for me. Admittedly, I won the game, but the one 40k game that I remember wasn't even playing with you. It was playing with Sean at the Weagles, where it was a 2,000 point game. I had my Blood Angels, and he was mullering me with his Necrons. I mean, he was wiping models left, right, centre. We were playing objectives, and it came down to Mephiston and 4 tactical marines left on the board at the end of turn 5.
I've seen what Mephiston can do.
Mephiston was alright, but yeah, it's so yeah, 40k, that doesn't happen very often. You think about it, that was back in 7th
We
edition.
had that one game here in 7th edition where with my Ultramarines, I used to like my gun lines, and he went through 2 full tactical squads.
Oh, it was over the course of 3 turns, I think. He took out 2 tactical lines.
Because you kept piling into the
Yeah,
next
I could
squad.
pile in. I could pile. No, if I remember rightly, it took over a couple of turns because he charged a unit in his turn. Pretty much wiped out a unit in his turn. In your turn, you couldn't touch him, so he finished off wiping out the unit in your turn, and then in my turn,
consolidated into the
I don't know if he either consolidated into the next unit or because he finished wiping out a unit on your turn. When it came to my turn, he didn't do anything but charge into the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took an assault, an ass back to.
Yeah, it took a Razorback
face.
just literally him focus fire on this one Mephiston guy.
I was like,
He was a beast.
He's just killed 20 guys on his team.
The format is great. The new camera shot is better, as you can see the whole battle all the time, and it's easier to follow what's happening. Well, I'm glad the new camera angle has helped.
Yeah.
I know that one of the things you see, the thing is, one thing I do know you haven't been able to do is follow, really look at the models that we've done. Now, admittedly, Reese's aren't all painted.
I have a
But-
couple. I have some. I have
But
3.
no, what I was going to say though is that even though yours aren't all painted, so not seeing the models isn't a huge issue because it doesn't distract from the fact
Yeah.
that it doesn't distract from the immersion. With this new camera angle, you can't really see the models. But then again, maybe this show isn't about looking at the models; it's about the overall game. So I'm glad that you've liked it. I don't know what the quality of the picture looks like overall. I will have a quick glance over the stream in a bit. But I'm glad you like the format. I think we do need to kind of condense the game a bit because we were talking about 80s stuff and TV and music and stuff. And I mean, if you guys like that, encourage it. I don't want to. There's one thing about you guys like watching it, and so it gets encouraged and it's what happens. The other thing is that we're not really getting much feedback or much guidance and so we'll end up
We're
just
working
going
it
off on
out.
an angle.
We're
I mean,
working it
admittedly,
out,
you know,
I
like we
think
said, this is what, if you actually look back at this playlist, I think everything about this goes into a playlist. Kill Team with Chick Paints, I believe. So you can look back at how many of these games we've done. And there's not many of them, and if you look over them all, you can see how
I
they've
can see
encouraged.
the camera. Okay, these guys.
You'll have to put your hand. It is on autofocus, so you should be able to.
Rail finders are absolutely awesome, as long as you stick them in with a recon drone.
Yeah, I like it. We all know when we play, everyone talks about unrelated topics. Yeah, absolutely, and we do say we don't know all of the rules, so it's not a bat rep.
We try and
We try and do it right.
We're
Yeah,
learning.
we try and do it right, but this isn't a battle report, so you know, going off on a tangent is acceptable, and I'm not saying that we don't want to do it. We just want to make sure that the show is what people want to see. We've had a lot of people drop in and out tonight, and they haven't stuck around, or not many people have talked, so we want to make sure that we know why, so that if those people would stick around, how do we encourage them to do so? So.
Well, I know how to. It's just sort of. If we didn't chat so much, we could get this done in.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we went back over this entire video, we could probably chop back the video down to about an hour, rather than pushing up to the.
Mind you, the
4
last
hours
two
that it was
turns
on.
we did sort of. Yeah, we hammered.
We did powering through, yeah.
Once you get. Yeah. Once you get to like less models and you're in positions and you got to think. Yeah.
But how was it? You know, this is something we can have a talk. You know, if we get through these games, we can have a little bit of a Q&A afterwards. How was it to having your first model ever get shaken? You've never had that before, have you?
Oh, it sucks.
It is
Yeah,
terrible.
I'm not going to sit here and go, well, that was just absolutely hunky-dory. No, but it was interesting because unfortunately I didn't get to see the result of whatever happens afterwards. Lose the shaking thing, but
It
does.
disappears, and you then have to do another test, and he could possibly get shaken again.
Yeah.
I know that when me and Wayne played his Guitari, didn't you have a guy that got shaken twice in a row? I think we had a Space Marine towering above him, sorry.
I
shaken twice.
think I managed to slam this guitar last week.
Yes, yeah, I was playing my Guitari last week, and I've got them on the desk now at the minute getting painted. So.
Yeah, in the office. So we do every fortnight. So the in between week we do play Kill Team.
Yes.
And we tend to.
We're usually still playing for the next hour.
Yeah, but we play. We give other things. I experiment with TAL, with different drones and configurations, and you played Skitari, see how they work.
And I was currently building the terrain as we were playing.
As you was going,
I
along, you had bought this on that day, and I went upstairs to the toilet, and I came back, and there was a sucking rate crane on the table. Where did that come from? Oh, that is yeah, it's the best game of Kill Team we've had so far.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, really chuffed.
Okie dokie. Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up for tonight, unless of course somebody else has anything in particular that they would like to ask. Either one of us will wait for the delay for a few moments, but it has been an enjoyable game, I tell you. So if you want to catch Reese, have a look at her name at the bottom there. Is at Chick Paints over on Instagram. You've done all of your models are on there, which you are absolutely proficient at painting purely with a brush. You don't use an airbrush, not like me.
Hand paint everything.
Airbrush.
I hand painted a Reaver Titan.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah. So check Reese out. That's her address down at the bottom there. My links are in the description below. If you want to have a look. My links are all in the description down below, underneath the video.
But this bit I'm putting that is very
That
important.
is a big shout out to all of my patrons, Reese being one of them, and also Tim and Wayne, who are my tier 3
Wait for it.
and above.
Exclamation mark.
Yeah, there's Reese's name there.
Sorry.
And also everybody else is a tier 3 patron and
Yeah,
above
I would
gets a
encourage
shout out.
people to support what Will does here. He is a fantastic
You can
painter
see
in
the
himself.
first target is there. We're aiming for a new computer because I did try streaming to Facebook and Twitch, and I did have all sorts of gubbins on the screen, and it fried my computer. My computer was like, nope, not having any of that. So we had to get rid of this.
Yeah, and you're streaming.
Is this peer pressure to get Instagram?
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes.
I don't know what phone. I don't know if you're on an Android or.
Well, I know his
iOS.
tablet is Apple, so.
Oh, you're on iOS. Okay, go to the Apple Store, type in Instagram, download it.
And just put pictures of everything on there.
Oh yeah.
And you can keep it. You can keep it purely to models. You don't have to start putting
If you want an
your
example,
life on it.
here we go. If you can see my phone, I don't know.
No, it's a bit too
just-
bright.
Alright, it's just, I follow just other painters.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what was I saying? Yeah, we're aiming for a new computer so we can get onto Twitch and Facebook as I used to be, and various other gubbins and stuff, and more stuff. So, yeah, please feel free to support the channel if you want, if you haven't already. Don't forget to have a check out on my links. And in the chat at the minute, you're about to see all of the times that you'll see me. My next show will be on Thursday, where
And
I
what
will
are
start
you painting
a
on Thursday?
brand new model which has disappeared.
It's right behind you. Your mug. Your mug.
I went out and picked up a brand new model for my new stream on Thursday because, with the exception of a couple of touches
Oh,
ups, which is what I was going to tell people,
Seen that.
I haven't quite finished touching this up like I said I was going to on the stream on Thursday just yet. But I've just finished the attack bike last week, almost. So we're going to get on with that. And I have a new one, which is Gabriel Seth. So I'm going to start that on Thursday. Wayne has said, how do we donate to the target at the top? To be honest, you already are by being a Patreon, Wayne. But if you wanted to, if you really wanted to, I do have my PayPal address is down at the bottom there as well, where you can just send
You
a few
haven't
pennies
done it
as
yet,
well.
but you can get a thing on YouTube now where you can join the page and pay.
Yeah, I haven't looked into like super chat and various
donations.
other
You
donations
can do
and stuff.
donations like live donations.
Keep an eye on that if you want to help support the channel. The easiest way for now is my PayPal account if you wanted to add any extra that you already do. But you're already a Patreon, so that over time, just Patreons will make that grow. It's just I will have to actually change it on the screen myself, because there are running costs that comes out of the Patreon stuff that comes through as well.
You can pledge more on Patreon, because I did. I went to $20.
Yeah, I mean that's an extra pledge anyway.
Yeah.
But that's how you got your exclamation marks. So they are various different tiers.
No, but I support. I love what you do. So
Yeah,
and
so
you're my
it
best
all
friend,
helps.
So I want you to succeed.
But yeah, I mean we're getting towards the 4-hour mark now, so I think we've done enough. I've done enough self-promoting. You can find Reese there. All of mine are in the description below. And yeah, it's been absolutely fun playing this game. If anybody happens to watch this in the future and watch the entire 4-hour video,
Yeah, and
well done,
if
and
you've
thank
got
you very
to this
much.
point in the video, you are an absolute star.
But other than that, yeah, thank you very much, and I'll say that just leaves me to say thank you for watching this one. I'll catch you in the next one.
And have a good day.
Dara.